Welcome back, everyone, to Calls with the Wizard on this beautiful Sunday. And why am I hearing a little bit of feedback? So, anyways, once again, I'd like to thank everybody that took time out of their day to join us here on this new Calls with the Wizard. I actually came up with it one day because I was bored, and I just figured, you know what, fans would definitely like to talk to some of these artists that they listen to, that they support, that they buy merch from, that they buy music from. So why not have the fans call in and talk to the artists that they may appreciate, and support. So ask them whatever you want. So that's what we always like to say. Our motto here is, if you got the balls, make the calls. So without further ado, please allow me to introduce my very special guest of the night. Once again, Cujo the Savage. But whenever he's in Europe, it's Cujo Savage. You ain't got to put the headphones on yet, big dog. Not yet.
Okay.
So
what's up, guys?
So you good, man?
I'm great.
Well, where did you come from today, man?
I came from like a DJ spot, like in Long Beach. They were like, it was like a home. You would think that, like, you go to a show, you have artists, like, a lineup.
Right.
They go and they perform, but it was like DJs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like DJ something, DJ something, DJ something, DJ something. But none of them were 28, so I wasn't really paying attention, homie.
Was there a lot of people there?
It was all right.
Okay, so it could have been better?
Yeah, it could have been better.
Okay. Any girls there?
Yeah.
Okay. That's dope when you see at least hip-hop girls that love and appreciate good music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I would hate to go to an event where it's just one big weenie roast where it's just a bunch of dudes.
Right. Nah, it wasn't like that, but it could have been more people there.
Okay. Today there's that one show that's happening in L.A., I believe. A bunch of people are performing there. I know Bella performing there.
Yeah.
I think Misfit, I think he's performing there. Who's the one throwing it? Is that one attorney guy, huh?
Rosenberg.
That guy. Does he represent you?
No, he don't represent me.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe one day in the future,
Yeah,
huh?
maybe one day in the future.
So other than that, man, how you been? It's been a minute since you were here. I know you've been doing other podcasts. I know you've been doing shows. I know recently you did a couple of shows. Where were you at? Was it Arizona or New Mexico? One of those.
Tempe,
Arizona.
Yeah.
Okay. How did that go?
Great.
For reals?
Hey, all my shows have been going great. Like, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird because, like, they call my name up, I go and perform, and they're jumping.
No shit.
Yeah.
Do you do If I Was Cocky?
Not yet.
Why?
Not yet.
That's my shit.
Not yet. I'm saying that, I don't know, man. It's like weird. I feel like they want that, like, newer shit.
Okay.
So I show them the newer stuff.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the newer shit. And you got some explaining to do. Why Baby Shark? What is the whole thing about that?
It was just a joke. It was a joke, and then, like, it just happened. It was a joke, like, hey, man, what if I redid Baby Shark? Oh, that's stupid for you're an idiot. And then, like, I redid it, and that shit got numbers. So,
really?
Yeah.
No shit.
So shout out to Baby Shark. It's on my motherfucking bio. So, because think about it, like, that's the main song that all these kids know. That's the,
right.
Like, I was just messing around, like, hey, man, let's do something that we can combine with the kids and all that stuff. And I was like, I was really, really just honestly messing around. But it turned into something. So, that shit got numbers.
Are you going to do like Grandpa Shark or Grandma Shark after?
No.
Well, I just had to ask, bro. Do you do like the Grandma Shark?
No, but you know what? When we're performing, we do that.
For reals?
Baby Shark, dude. Yeah.
I saw that video. You had a bunch of girls in that's working, bro.
Yes.
Like, can you really hear the?
Yes.
You know what? If a girl can do that, and you can actually hear the clap, that means like they got that shit down to a science.
Clapping.
Yeah, clapping and slapping and flapping like elephant ears. So yeah, man, it looks like a fun video. Even though I didn't get invited, but that's a different story.
Nah, hey, you got to talk to Stevie.
So who's Sleepy?
Stevie.
Oh, okay, Stevie. but now who shot that video for you?
Jonathan Felix.
Okay.
Ninth in Company. I think that's his name.
You don't use what's his name? The other guy that was here. Remember I interviewed him. He shot If I Was Cocky. What's his name?
That's his brother. No, L.A. Icon.
Him.
Okay, but Jonathan Felix, his brother's the one that recorded that song. If I Was Cocky. So one records, one actually makes videos. But yeah, shout out to L.A. Icon. For sure.
Okay. Is he still doing videos? Because I haven't heard anything from him.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Okay. Other than that, what else has Cujo the Savage been up to? Because I know sometimes I call you, before we get to the phone calls, I know sometimes I call you, you tell me you're over here, you're over there, you're recording. Are you staying busy in the music?
Yes.
With the music?
Yeah.
Okay. Stop giving me no.
No, I get in where I fit in, you know?
Okay.
Like,
so but like, what are you working on now that the fans can expect?
I have a song with Sabo Loco coming out.
Okay.
I have a whole album with RJ coming out. I'm just trying to kind of like get in where I fit in. Like I said, like, you know, okay, I went to go perform in Lancaster, and while I was out in Lancaster, money signs made sense, so I stayed out there for another week.
Okay.
You know, I'm kind of just floating right now, just trying to be me. You know. That'll
work. And now, as far as the production area, have you moved into the area of production, or who are you getting your beats from?
All over. OTM, New Williams. We're getting a lot of like, you know, beats from places that we didn't expect to get beats from. So it's all over, to be honest with you.
Okay. All right. That'll work. Now, I know for a while, if I'm correct, are you still with the same label?
Yes, Fan First.
Okay. And I know for a minute you had shared with me that I guess the owner wasn't doing so well. Is he doing better now?
Yes. Health-wise, yes.
Yes, that's good.
That's what we were talking about, right?
Yes.
Yes, health-wise. Yeah, he had meningitis, but he beat that. So
that's good.
We're doing real good now.
That's good. And now, who else is on that label?
Me, Bozo. There's a lot of other artists that came in, but they kind of fell off. But you know, they're always welcome back.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Now, me and Bozo are the ones really doing it though.
Okay.
And shout out Neeks too.
Okay. You got any other shows coming up anywhere like locally?
On Friday, I perform at the Summit in Denver.
You're going to Denver?
Denver.
That's good, man. Is that your first time out there?
Yes.
That's good, man. Now,
cold.
Who's on the bill? Do you know?
Me, G. I don't really know who else.
Who's G?
King Lil G.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so me, King Lil G. That's all that I know.
Okay. All right. That's dope, man. I've been to Denver a lot. So that's why I'm tripping, because I know downtown very, very well. You stayed at downtown all the time and all up and down 16th Street Mall, you know. Mm-hmm. But that's dope, man. I'm glad you're going out there. You like traveling?
Yes and no.
The worst turbulence I've ever had out of all my traveling since the 90s has been leaving Denver.
Really? Mile High City?
Yeah, bro. Because when you're leaving, you're hitting the air pockets, bro. You know, usually when you hit turbulence, you see the fucking wings like this. We were going like this, side to side,
wow.
Bro. Like that. I fucking yelled out, fucking stop! Because they was fucking driving me crazy, dude. But yeah, man, I'm glad that... I haven't been out there in a minute, but I DJ'd out there a lot too, bro. So that's a good thing. So now, other than that, bro, 2022, we have maybe 5 months left, 5.5 months left. What can we expect from Cujo the Savage?
Another album's about to drop. The next song I have, so I released Baby Shark, right? So after that, we're supposed to release another song called, I'm not gonna let you guys know what it's called,
okay.
But it's with Sad Boy. After that, I have another song with it's just me, but it's called What's Up With My Shit. Mm-hmm. Those two songs are gonna release, and then we're gonna probably roll that out with the album.
Okay.
So,
now I see you got a shark in your arm. Is that for that?
Mm-hmm. No, I had this for years. I had this for a while.
Like why? Because you like the movie Jaws? Or?
Nah, just because in my family, we were always raised you better be a shark. Don't ever be bait. Be a shark.
Okay.
So that's why I got it right here. If you want to survive in this world, you can't see it, but it's like a little sign. And it's in SpongeBob writing, but it says if you want to survive in this world, you got to be a shark.
So, baby
shark,
I get it. I get it. So now, when you perform that song, do you get a good response?
Great response. Surprisingly, because I really don't like that song.
Okay.
But it really does good. So
you really don't like the song, but you did the song.
No, I did it to be kind of fucking around, whatever.
Okay.
But people love it. So
okay, who produced it? You mentioned. I think you mentioned
who produced it. I think that would be Peace or Excel.
Okay.
Shout out to both of them. But
have you been drinking already?
Nah, I just came from a party. Come on, Tony.
I'm just joshing.
I just came from a party. I am drunk. Don't judge me.
For reals? You're drunk? Like, okay, like
I'm drunk, but I'm not like drunkies. You know what I mean?
Drunk?
I'm drunk.
Fucked up, or drunk?
No, like barely drunk.
Okay, like barely drunk.
Yeah, barely drunk. Like the slurring, you know?
Okay. That's good, man. That's good. Okay, so now you're having a good time. It's Sunday. We're enjoying our time. You said you're going to be in Denver, but anywhere locally where your fans can see you. You got any shows?
Well, in a month, I perform at the Observatory, and then the
Which
very
one?
next,
one?
Santa Ana.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the day after, I perform at the Novo.
Okay.
Yeah,
That'll
on the
work.
King Little G tour. So if they want to see it.
And do you have a manager, or is just your label doing all of this for you?
My label's doing most of it, you know?
Okay.
Manager, CEO, Steve.
Now I know for a while. I mean, I think this is probably the most busiest I've ever seen you, because I've been knowing you for a couple of years. But do you? Because for a while you weren't doing no shows.
Nah, I mean, my son had. We found out he had autism, so we were trying to figure that out, and like personal stuff. We were, you know me personally, so it was a little bit like, oh man, like we got to figure out what's going on with that before Dad tries to do what he wants to do in life. So.
Okay.
But now, we figured it out, and stuff's kind of working out. We're just having fun, and it's working out.
Okay.
Somehow I made it on a fucking King Little G tour.
Okay, but that's good.
You know what I mean?
That's good. Maybe one day he'll be on your tour.
Yeah, but no, I respect people above me and stuff. But I get what you're saying. Maybe one day I'll be that great.
Yeah, but it's like saying, you know what? Okay, here's how I don't want you to think, and not just you, but just in general for people. I think sometimes we got to get rid of, I heard this years ago, stinking thinking. That's a bum could be looking at a donut shop. What do you want from there? Oh man, I just want a donut. Those donuts are good. I would say to myself, you just don't want the building? Sometimes you just have to think a little bit bigger, and let me encourage you, and let me encourage anybody else who's watching. If you're going to dream big.
Always.
Dream big, be realistic be real with yourself. Is it possible? Yes. Do you have the talent? Yes. You have the talent. You for me, what won me over was when I've heard that if I was cocky, it's like, okay, this motherfucker can spit. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker can spit. And believe it or not, before I got you on here, I had been wanting to get you on here. I just didn't know how to get a hold of you, And then a Misfit he was like, episode number 2, and then Misfit releases the video, bring back the boom bap. Mm-hmm. So I'm watching and I'm like, that's him. You know what I'm saying? I got to get him. So I told him, hey man, how do I get a hold of him? Oh, whatever. And then voila, you showed up. So and then, anyways, but it's all been good, man. A lot of people has still requested to come back, even though you're no stranger to our podcast. Right. People still request it because people like you. So you put on a little bit of weight, but people still like you.
A little bit.
The cheeks are shining. But anyways, man, so you know what? What else you want to promote, man? Because before we get into the actual phone calls, because the phone calls are not going to stop. Anything else you want to bring up and you want to talk about? Because I've already interviewed you several times. I mean, You were on Dining with the Wizard. You were on Drinking with the Wizard. You were on Freaky Tales. And you've been on here multiple times. So I'm all out of questions.
Just ask me what you want. I mean, I guess,
Okay. I'm going to ask you some goofy
questions.
Hey,
if you guys want to help me out, go to my fucking bio on Instagram and click Baby Shark, man. Run that shit up.
Is it on your platform?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me ask you this, because I don't know. How come you didn't put it on the platform that everybody puts it on, which is Latin Beast?
Just because we want to build our own thing. You know what I mean? It's like everybody can go on Latin Beast and get an easy fucking 100,000, 200,000. That's cool. It's like everybody's looking at that. But all those artists that are getting that 100,000, 200,000, they're not getting that money. Latin Beast is. Shout out to Latin Beast though. They're smart.
Right.
But us, we want to start our own thing. Like we want to get our money that we're working hard to do.
You know what? And I say this to encourage people, not to discourage them, what I'm about to say. Many times when I get artists that come here, they'll say something like, well, look at my video. It's on Latin Beast. I got over 100K. I got 500,000.
Latin Beast is like the Mexican world star.
So right, but
you're going to get numbers.
But here's my point. My thing is this, okay, great. I don't have a problem with that. But you need to start your own platform. That's what I tell these artists. Stop piggybacking on somebody else and then bragging about it. Put it on your platform and see where it goes. And that's what you're doing. Mm-hmm. You know, so yeah, because you have to start from somewhere. You know, as of right now, like how many views does it have?
What, Baby Shark?
Yeah.
Let's look at.
If you had a guess, give me a ballpark figure.
I can't even guess because it's been a minute. But
okay.
Like, well, my phone's dead, but last time I checked, it was like 16 something. I don't know. I might be tripping, but
okay.
I was tripping out on the fucking views it was getting. I was like, whoa.
Okay. All right. But and then also give them your YouTube page so that they can go view. Oh, you said it's on your bio, huh? Well,
yeah. So Fan First Empire. That's you know me. I release all my stuff through Fan First Empire. So does Bozo. Well, Bozo has Bozo Band, but you know Bozo's on our label. Shout out to the new song Blue Rag with Bozo and King Lil G. That happens to do with us. So man, just fucking like all that shit, man. Share that shit.
Hell yeah.
Fan First Empire, man, on YouTube. Subscribe. That'll help us out.
24K. That's good. That's good. And
cool.
that's your platform.
Not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Because if it was Land Beast, that shit would be at what? 195?
Yeah, most likely.
You know what I'm saying?
Not me. Okay. Now, here's another thing that I wanted to ask you. Is there any artists out there that you wouldn't mind collabing?
Everyone.
Oh, name some. Just make it interesting, Kujo.
I want to do one with a little weirdo.
Okay.
I want to do one with Wally the Sensei. I want to do one with Cypress Moreno.
Cypress Moreno?
Yeah. He's on that like new OGZ tip and all that shit, you know?
Okay. What about King Lil G? Have you ever recorded with him?
No, I never recorded with him, but you know, I like to get one in with him, but to me that's like up there, you know? I like to think within my means. You know?
Well, okay, if you had a wish list.
Ice Cube in the 90s,
okay.
Fucking DJ Quick in the 90s, and motherfucking Sugar Free.
See, now why can't that be reality? I know people.
You tell me.
You know, I mean, so like, yeah, you got to dream big, Cujo. You know, lay off the Modelos and the Frios. So, anyways, other than that, you know what, Norbert? Go ahead and bring me those two beers, man, and the Clamato and the tequila. We're gonna get this party jumping because I need to get Cujo awake over here. He looks like he's
I'm awake,
asleep.
motherfucker. I'm awake.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Then we're gonna go ahead and get this party started. So, okay, let me see. Bam. I hope everybody's having a good time today on this Sunday evening. And let me see. So, Cujo, once again, your show. Who's on stage with you when you perform, bro?
Steve.
Who's Steve?
The CEO of Fan First.
Okay. Is he like the hype man or just?
Yeah, he's a hype man. Yeah.
Okay.
Like we just do it for fun. Like it's just more hype. Fuck it.
Let me get a cup as well, por favor, in those shots. Okay. And yeah, you can leave it right there. Gracias. And how long is your set?
It depends. Sometimes it's 3 songs. Sometimes it's 5. Sometimes it's 7.
Minutes wise. Like did the promoter tell you got 10 minutes? You got 15 minutes?
Yeah, 15, 20.
Okay. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Now, let's just say that an artist is out there watching, you know, and he's learning like, okay, Cujo, how long is your set? That's why I need you to give me like numbers. So
yeah, like 15, 20.
Okay.
So 3, 4 songs, depending on how big it is.
Okay.
If it's packed out, we're gonna do 5. So we'll do 25 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
But if it's like whatevers, you know, we'll do 3.
Okay.
And if it's in between, we'll do 4.
Do you ever take any breaks to talk to the crowd?
No. Oh yeah. Yes. Like after the second song. After the second song, then I'll say something, whatever. You know, like if I have to like literally see the crowd. You know how that is.
Yeah, you got to read the crowd.
You got to read them. So if I feel like they're not really moving, I'm gonna make them move. I have to say something like, man, what's up? Whatever city they're from, and
get high, motherfucker.
Yeah, hey, what city? I'm in this motherfucking city. Make some motherfucking noise, woo. Because they might not be from that city though.
Right.
If they don't, I'm gonna be like, man, You guys liking this motherfucking gangster shit? Make some motherfucking noise. So everybody thinks they're gangster.
Of course.
So they gonna make some noise. Okay, cool. Got them.
Now, speaking of gangsta, have you ever had any gangsters approach you?
Never.
No? Okay.
I mean, like on some cool shit, yeah, but never on crazy shit. Never.
Yeah.
I wish they would.
Now, let me ask you this. Here's another one. Because I've never met one in person.
Right.
And this is what I'm about to say. I never met a hater in person. Have you?
No.
It's funny that they're all online, huh? They're all online.
All of them.
Computer cowards. I mean, and it's usually a blank page. Where are you from? You know, it's probably your neighbor. But anyways, but yeah. I've never met one in person. So I kind of like thought about that. Like, I would like to meet one. Honestly, I would like to meet one. Fuck you, Tony. I don't fucking like you. You're a bitch.
Oh, I get this all day.
Okay, but why?
Because we're doing it.
I mean, but I would want to know, like, but why? Somebody probably watching. Well, why do you give a fuck? No, I would really, really like to know. But like, because you don't even know me. I don't know you. Maybe I'm just a swell guy, and you can get along with me. You know, but you know what? I have won some people over on social media because you fuck you punk, you're gonna get yours, blah blah blah. And I say, but why? And then they take a while. Then they reply, well, because of this. Really? Like, you're going to believe that social media bullshit? Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm at the gym here at this time. Meet me here at this time. And then they usually...
Never come.
They never come. They never come, bro. It's sad, but sometimes some people will say, hey, I found out that shit wasn't true. I'm sorry, carnal, and blah, blah, blah. Now, can I meet you for lunch?
Wow.
Yeah, seriously, bro. So, anyways. So, let's go ahead and... let's go ahead and put the number up. Let's go ahead and open up the phone lines. And let's see. Cujo the Savage taking calls. If you got the calls. If you got the balls, make the calls. So let's go ahead and throw up the number there. And let's see who's going to call. And get to talk to some of your fans.
Yeah.
You never know. It might be a girl. I'm just playing. So, okay. Let's keep it going. Let me see. All right. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
My name is Carlos from Oxnard.
Carlos from Oxnard. How you doing, brother? Oxnard in the building. You got a question for Cujo?
Yeah, I just wanted to know if he was going to do more songs with Raw Feeks, because, you know, he's from Oxnard as well. Just wanted to get his thoughts on that.
I actually have a song with him. I don't know when he's going to release it, but I do. I actually drove out there, too, for the video.
So it's his song?
Yeah, it's his song.
Okay.
Yeah, was it the one that you guys shot in Rose Park, I believe? Or you
honestly,
don't know
I don't know, fool,
because
honestly, I don't know because I don't know that area.
Okay.
But I know I drove out to fucking 05. I met up with the homie and we did our shit in the street. That's all I know. And in his backyard and shit.
Yeah, because you guys did a video, that one that already came out, and that was in Rose Park. If anyone wants to look it up, just
that must be the one.
Even the dude a shout out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean that's the one then.
Oh, so he already released it?
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Where can
I think it
people
was
see
like a couple months ago.
Ah, okay.
It's on YouTube.
Okay,
So just
cool.
look up Raw Feeks, FEAKZ, Z for zebra. And I actually wanted to give a comment to Tony too about the haters and whatnot.
Yeah.
Actually, I think a lot of the haters on the internet are probably like bots. I don't know if you know about that.
Yeah,
Like
I'm an old guy, but yes,
from-
I'm pretty well connected with social media these days. Yes, the bots.
Yeah, a lot of them come from like Russia and China because they're trying to just get Americans. I mean, I think we have our own bots here in the U.S. too, but they're just trying to start division and just to get people all mad and whatnot. To miss the bigger picture in life.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Just let you be aware that, try to ignore the comments. I mean, I think if people do it in your face, I think I have more respect because, they're not hiding behind the keyboard. They're just, doing it. So you got to somewhat respect them if they do it to you in person,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All good, bro. Thank you
But
for
yeah,
calling in, man.
thanks for taking my call.
All good.
Thank you. Bye.
Talk to you soon. See you tomorrow. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see. Callers, anybody got a call for Cujo the Savage? Whenever he's in Europe, it's Savage. He's coming out with his own cologne, too. So, okay, let's see who this is. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Savvy from Houston, Texas.
Okay, we could barely hear you. There's like an echo in the background.
I'm sorry about that. Y'all can hear me better now?
Yes, you're from Houston, Texas, you said?
Yes, this is Shaggy from Houston, Texas.
Cool, thank you. You got a question or a comment for Cujo?
Yes, Kujo, I do have a question for you. Is there any possibility to be doing some shows out my way in the Lone Star State, and particularly in my city, H-Town?
Okay, so one of the shows that I was supposed to do with Lil G, because I'm on tour with him right now, was Houston, but I ended up choosing Tempe and Colorado instead. Due to some stuff that I have planned, you know what I mean, family wise. But Houston was one of the states that I was. I'm so sorry, Houston was one of the cities that I was supposed to perform at. So I apologize.
Well, maybe in the future, and
maybe in the future, man.
You know,
if you know somebody out there that's wanting to get me out there, let them know.
Okay, I think I could probably make that work because I might be going out there.
Hey, honestly, like when I'm really, really, really fucking faded and I'm really like on my gangster shit, I be bumping that fucking H-Town shit.
No shit.
That's slow. That man.
Really?
I be bumping that slow. I be bumping that screw shit. Screw it up.
Ah, shit.
That's me though.
All good.
Sitting sideways, boys in the bank. Sitting sideways. That's my shit right there.
Boys in the game. Sitting sideways.
All good. Thank you, caller. You know what? Make sure you follow him so that way he could post up on his page whatever city he's going to be at. That way, when he shows up to Houston, you can tell him I'm the one that called.
Man, I remember when I was a kid though.
When I first heard. Hey
man, shout out to Houston. Shout out to Houston though. Shout out to Houston because like when I was like in 6th grade, that's when I heard Sitting Sideways, I was like, this my shit. Like, all right. That's how I learned, about DJ Screw and, rest in peace and stuff. But I learned about like, Pimp C, all that, rest in peace, everybody. Bum B, UGK.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you right now, when I think Houston, I think Ghetto Boys, that's it. Nobody ever mentions Ghetto Boys.
No, they the Godfathers though, but I'm talking about like from my generation, man, like that fucking little Flip, all that, like, man.
Okay.
That she used to like when I was in 6th or 7th grade.
Can I just interrupt y'all just for like a small minute? Because I feel like a lot of people kind of have a closed perception of my city, Houston, Texas.
Yes.
We are so much more than just screwed and chopped music. There actually are some lyricists out here.
Yeah.
But the problem is our music scene here makes it so a lot of our lyricists, they got to basically leave and go to your state, LA, California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes we just never really hear about our lyricists because they keep pushing just screwed and chopped music. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to say that because I know our platform.
No, I get it. I get it for sure.
Your platform, Tony, is mostly Cali people, but just to let y'all know, we are a whole lot more than screwed and chopped music down here.
You know what? At the end of this month on Wednesday, I do have some people coming. I believe either from Fort Worth or Houston. I got two people, male and a female, coming from out there. So and they're flying out to be here on Roadium Radio. So be looking out for that. It's the last Wednesday of this month.
That's really well.
So, and one of them is they're both dope. I'm not going to disrespect none of them. Both of them are real fucking dope, but the dude, fucking lyricist. He's fire. So.
And I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, so be looking out for that. But thank you, caller, for taking the time and giving us a call all the way from Houston, Texas. Texas in the motherfucking building. Thank you. Have a blessed night.
Thank you.
All right, let's go. Let's keep it going. I'm not going to give you no tequila, so do not ask me for none.
Oh, shit.
Okay, see? Okay, caller, your name and where you calling from?
What's up? I'm Ricky from Houston.
Ricky from Houston. How you doing, brother? Houston in the building.
I'm doing all right. I got a question for you, Tony.
Yes, sir.
I got the Eazy-E album.
Which one?
It's on.
Okay.
The one with the Drake disc, the real Compton City G's. Why don't you never talk about your credits on the album ever?
You know what? A lot of people have asked me about that, and because it's very personal to me, because on so many levels, and I choose not to put it that way. I choose not to. And when Easy passed away, bro, you know what? That was one of the artists that I cried for, and I'm just being 100 with you. But there's personal reasons why I don't, and I don't really wish to discuss them. But I appreciate you bringing it up.
Noticing it.
So
okay, I was just wondering because that's like in 2022, that's like probably his biggest song, and to know that Chicano had something to do with that, that I think that just like special. But I get it.
all good, my brother. I appreciate you calling in though, and even asking me. So, but thank you, man.
All right, man.
All right, brother.
Thank you.
All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it going. Let's see. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hey, what's up? My name's Juan, coming from Orange County.
Juan, Orange County in the building. What's good, my brother?
Hey, what's up, Tony? I got a question. How come you guys never have Wholesome up in Roadium Radio? Like Eminem stuff, DJ Glaze, and T-Dub?
You know what's funny, man? That
Long Beach?
Yeah. He's talking about Vince, the one they call Glaze. I know him from high school. I don't know if you know this, but you know what? I produced on that first album, bro. I did a song called G Shit. And I believe that was their second single, if I'm correct. And I know T-Dub and Eminem, I have been in, it's been about a year or two. But yeah, I would definitely love to have them here, bro. I thought their first album was a really great album, but I know, and I hope I'm wrong when I say this, but I had heard for a minute that there was conflict between some of those guys in the group. So it'll be hard to possibly get all three of them in here. But I know I could possibly get Troy and Eminem on here, T-Dub, if I'm correct. Get them on here.
If you could, you should at least, you should at least get like one of them there, bro. Because I feel like they're like underrated, like G-Funk artists from the 90s, dog. Like they don't get the credit they deserve,
No, you know what? And you're absolutely right. When you get a chance, listen to that one song, bro. G Shit. I produced it. Fred Reck. I don't know if you're familiar with Fred Reck. He played Talkbox on it, and Tony G engineered it. So.
Oh, for sure. All right. Hey, gracias, dog.
All good, my brother. You stay blessed, man. We'll talk soon, brother. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's go. Let's keep it pushing. You stay blessed. All right. Call and ask Cujo what's his favorite cologne. Okay. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Órale, Tony.
Órale, ¿qué pasó?
Hey, this is Isaac calling from Austin, but I'm from Torrance, from the harbor area. Entonces, my question for you and Cujo is, before y'all were artists, before you were hip-hop artists, what did you think you might have been for a career? Like, what do you think if you weren't?
I wanted to play in the
a
NBA.
DJ, producer. What? In serio?
I did. I used to I was like really into basketball, so I wanted to play for the NBA. But then I realized that my knees don't grow, so I'm Mexican.
Now I'm gonna give you mine.
Gangbang, and then that turned into music. That's mine.
And he's wearing a basketball jersey.
When did you? Cujo, when did you start writing, homie? When did you start like putting pen to paper and writing poetry?
My cousin Looney, rest in peace. He's the one that got me writing. I was like 17 or 18. I didn't even been 16. Something like that. It was like on some random shit. I wasn't even like tripping on that shit or nothing. One day we were eating spaghetti and he was like writing a rhyme, and then this motherfucker was like, "Why don't you try it?" And I was like, "No, I'm good." And then I tried it and I liked it.
Was that spaghetti homemade or Chef Boyardee?
My aunt Nicole made it. Yeah, so
okay.
it had to be good, even if it wasn't. It was
okay.
good. It was good, right?
Yeah.
That's how she would tell us. It was good, right?
Yeah. Now, as far as me, to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you what I wanted to be. I wanted to be an artist. When I say an artist, an actual artist, because that's what I was a very, very good drawer.
With paint, right?
No, just
paint,
drawing. Mostly murals, buildings, cities, and stuff like that. That's what I used to do, and I probably would have stuck to that. But I discovered music at 11 years old, and my life was over.
Well, hey, right on to both of y'all. Hey, I'm from Torrance, but I've been living in Gardena, and my dad is from Wilmington back in the 40s, etc.
That's awesome.
But one love, y'all. Y'all keep doing your thing. Orale.
All right, my
Yeah.
brother. Stay blessed. All right, let's keep it going. Let's see who's going to call next. Nobody's called to ask about your fancy cologne that you're wearing tonight. Okay. Hello, caller. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, my name is Juan.
What's up, Juan?
Calling in from Tennessee.
Tennessee in the building. What's good, my brother?
Man, I've been trying for the longest to get onto the show. So it's pretty cool that I got through now.
All good, my brother. We live. You got a question for me? You got a question for Cujo? Let us know.
I got a question for you, Tony.
Yes, sir.
I've been wanting to see on your show for the longest, see if you can get this to work. Quinto Sol from Chicago, from Milwaukee.
Okay. You know, man, it's funny because for the
Get those guys going in.
For the last 2 years, I've had multiple guys that have been trying to help me book them because a lot of people do request them. And do I want them here? Absolutely. Do the fans want them here? Absolutely. But it's very, very hard, and it's important that I'm glad you mentioned where they're from because they don't live out here. So I try to get them here whenever they're in town, but usually it doesn't fit with their schedule. So I'm going to make it happen eventually, man.
Right. I think they had a show out there in L.A. not too long ago.
Not too long ago, but I think they were only here for 2 days, and I guess it didn't fit with their schedule or something like that. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, but it will be interesting for me to see.
Yes.
Honestly, it's, the DJ from that group, DJ Payback Garcia.
Okay.
And he's collabed with a lot of Chicano artists and Mexican artists. I believe that would be a good interview or conversation between you guys that are DJs.
Hell yeah.
Break it down, and all that. So, yeah. I mean, I can already imagine the stories that would come out of that.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. So, like I said, I'll try to make it happen, bro. I obviously I don't have no dates now, but I definitely do want them here. So thank you for that, bro.
Orale, pues.
Okay,
yeah,
carnal.
man. Well, keep doing your thing, man. And, I'm always tuning in.
Thank you, Carnal. Tennessee's in the building. Thank you. All right, let's keep it going. Let's see. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hey, what's up? This is Eddie from the Bay Area.
Eddie from the
Message
Bay.
to Cujo. So you ever thought about collabing with like Gold Toes or like any up north rappers?
When it comes to that, I mean, sometimes it gets a little politicky, but if they flying a blue rag and they're from up there, I'm with it. You know what I mean? If not, then that's for the upstairs to decide. I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
All good,
All
my
right,
brother.
Cujo. All right.
Thank you, brother.
That's right.
Okay, let's go. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Tony A? This is Dave.
What's up, Dave? How you doing, brother?
Pretty good. Hey, Tony, I just had a quick question for you, man. I always wanted to ask you this question. Have you ever thought about having DJ Quake on?
No, you know what? Okay, here's my thing, and I'm going to repeat this again because I think it's worth me sharing this again for the fans, okay? I've been knowing DJ Quick since he's been a teenager, bro. Quick's been on my Roadium mixtapes. He's been in my video shoots. We've toured together. We traveled together. In the early years, I DJ'd for him on tour 2006. Yeah. So we've always been good friends. But I just don't think he's into interviews anymore, bro, because I'll give you an example, and I think he has a good reason for this. Vlad TV has asked him on many occasions to do an interview, and he's turned them down multiple times. Now, I had asked him to be on my DOCUMIXERY documentary, and believe it or not, he turned me down, but everybody else told me yes, like Second to None, AMG, High C, everybody told me yes, and he just told me no. So I had reached out when I started my podcast.
You think there's a good reason for that, though?
Sorry, what was that?
You think he has a good reason for that, though, besides just not wanting to be in the limelight?
You know what? I couldn't answer that, bro. La verdad, I don't know, man. So when I started the podcast, I called them up and I said, "Hey, bro, I need you to be on my podcast." And he was like, "Oh, I'm not doing any interviews right now." So I never asked him again, bro. So that's that.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I was just wondering, man, because I thought, I knew you guys came up together like back in the early days, but I never really mentioned him a lot. You know what I'm saying? I never hear him come up in your conversations a lot.
Yeah, like I'll give an example, like my boy AMG, who did "Bitch Better Have My Money."
Bitch better have my money.
Right. He moved from here, from Inglewood to Arizona, and then he went to Cleveland. He was in my documentary, and when he comes down here and visits, I'll tell him, hey man, I need you to get on my podcast. Man, I don't want to do no podcast, man. I already did your documentary. But that's just the way G is. A lot of these guys just don't want to do interviews, bro. Why that is, I never ask them. I just keep it pushing. So
it's kind of sad though, because they got fans, and the fans they want to hear these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, they want to hear what's been going on with them, especially if they haven't put anything out. You want to hear what's going on in their lives. Not to be nosy, but it's like
you guys are fans.
They're public figures.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Anybody else, bro, that you would like to see here?
All right, man. What about Sugar Free? Yeah, Sugar Free yet?
Look, Sugar Free, before the pandemic hit, bro, I had Sugar Free, I had MC8, I had Mac 10, I had, God, I forgot his freaking name right now. But I had all these guys booked. Out of all those guys I just mentioned, MC8, out of all those guys I just mentioned, I would probably say Sugar Free would probably be the guy that I'll get first. So
I would love to be here for that.
Yeah, most likely soon. I'm hoping this year I'll make it happen, bro. Because not only do the fans want that, but I want that because the times that I've hung out with Sugar Free has been all fucking love. And let me tell you something about Sugar Free. He's got fucking love for Raza, bro. So.
Because we be pimping shit.
Yeah.
We be pimping shit just like him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All good, my brother.
Put it on the map. All right, Tony. Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. Hey, Kujo, man, go look out, man. I'm listening to your shit, too.
That's right.
Good.
All right, bro. Stay blessed, man. Let's keep it pushing. Nobody still hasn't called about your cologne. So
it's all good. Smells good, right?
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
My name's Fred. I'm calling from Soledad.
From Soledad. Fred, what's good, my brother?
Soledad or Florida?
Soledad, brother.
Oh, okay.
Central California.
Locked up.
Hey, how you guys doing, man? Good to talk to you guys.
We're enjoying this night. It's Modelo time.
Right? No, listen, my comment was for Kujo.
Yes.
Listen, bro, don't misunderstand. I hope I don't come across wrong. But earlier in the show, when it first came on, you answered something to the effect of like, I'll stay within my caliber from another artist. And the only thing I was going to tell you, bro, is to never feel that way when you're with another artist, bro. Especially if you're on tour with them. There's a reason why you're on that tour, my brother.
You took that wrong.
Okay.
I know what you're trying to explain.
Okay,
I know what you're trying to say. No, you took that wrong. So,
yeah.
But at the same, I know what you're trying to say. But at the same time, when King, King Lil G is the head performer, right? You got to also know your place.
Yes.
You know what I mean? No matter how you feel, no matter what you think you could do, you got to always know your place and have respect, right? So that's what I meant. So when I say the caliber, you got to know your caliber. So at this moment in my career, King Lil G is somebody that I look up to. So and he is nice enough to get me on that tour, and I'm not kissing ass. I'm just showing. I'm just showing the world that like his heart was nice enough to I'll get Cujo on this fucking on my tour and shit. Like he showed love. So when I say like caliber, I mean it like in that way. Like we all know that he's a head motherfucker right there. But like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I would never try to you got to know your caliber. You got to know you know what I'm saying, who you level out with.
Yeah.
And to not be cocky. Because some motherfuckers are cocky. Some motherfuckers might think they're this, but they're that. You know what I'm saying? And then they look stupid when they try to compare themselves.
You have the right mind frame, bro. No, yeah, you have the right mind frame. I'm going to be respectable and know your place.
Hey, humbleness will always get you to the top. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, definitely. At the same time, bro, though, understand you're on that tour for a reason. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
Take that, bro, with that. You know what I mean? There's a reason for that, my brother. So make sure, bro, you have all your publishings and all your paperwork done as well, bro.
Of course.
And you're gold after that, dog. You were gold.
Of course, man. And that's all I wanted to say, man. All that. But hey, man, thank you. I get what you're saying, man. That don't sell myself short. When they line you up against all the boys, you know what I mean? If they line up all the boys together, you know what I mean? It don't matter who's short and who's tall. Exactly, it matter. Heart matters. You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, exactly, bro. Hey, man. Hey, much love and respect to both of you, man. Tony and Cujo, both of you guys have a good evening, man. And keep on with the show, brother.
You too,
I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, my brother. Stay blessed. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Okay, let's go. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Keep on with the show, good.
Caller.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, what's your name? Where you calling from, bro?
What's up? This is Snowman from San Pedro. What up, Tony A? What up, Kujo?
From the ranch. She said from the ranch.
Hey, Snowman, this is the second time you called, huh?
Second time I call, man, I have to tune in. I'm a long-time viewer, so now I have to be a long-time caller. You know?
All good, my brother. Man, I greatly appreciate you taking your time, bro, and calling in, homie.
That's right.
Yeah, this question is for the both of you. Maybe Kujo could piggyback off of the question.
I don't ever piggyback.
What would it take for what would it take for a CALI artist to break that wall to New York to gain the fan base of New York? You know, because
a great song, like a great song.
Okay,
a great song
that's
that can't be a great song that can't be discriminated against.
Okay.
And that's hard.
Okay.
So a great song.
So okay. Well, one great song is all it would take to get some spins in New York.
Hey, bro, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I was actually going to do that with Mr. D. I already had it. I already had it connected. Dang. But it never happened, you know. So I'll leave it at that. Respect for him. We were going to fly into Philadelphia and do a tribute, like kind of like Rocky. I was going to take him to Rocky's apartment, and we were going to record there, run to the steps, and then end up in New York. It was all going to be. It was all planned out.
He would have passed out on the steps, though.
Well, I know that, but but yeah, bro, I already had it planned out. But you know what? Like I said, his manager, with all due respect to him, had other plans, so he took him somewhere else. So.
Got it. Yeah, no, because I know, like, rappers like, Raz Kaz, he was a high influence in New York, The Game.
Yes.
Artists like that. I know they like OGZ in the Bay, even though
they love him. Hey, we love him in L.A. Straight up, man. Hey, shout out to OGZ, fool. He be tapping in with the gangsters, for real. So you got to give him that. He really does. He really does be tapping in with the gangsters, fool. So shout out to OGZ, the homie Young Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Steve Diddy and shit. Hey, they be tapping in, homie, with the real gangsters. So, hey, anybody who thinks OGZ ain't, you know what I mean? Oh, no, he don't tap. No, he taps in, you know what I mean?
Oh, man.
He taps in, homie. Straight up.
That's good to know. All right, Tony A. And Kujo, best of luck. And I'm going to be, downloading some music off of iTunes. I use iTunes. I don't mess with no other app, so I'll be checking out your music on iTunes, man.
Good looking out, man. Thank you.
All good. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Let's keep it pushing. If you guys know I'm live, please don't call me on my personal line. Okay, caller, your name? Where are you calling from?
What's up, Tony A? You already know it's me, Box SGV Road me.
Hell yeah, Box in the motherfucking building. You always get through, homie.
I always do, man. I'm a fan. I'm a loyal fan. You know what I gotta say? I have two questions. If you guys don't mind me asking, two questions. Question for Kujo. When you made the video where I'm cocky on that one hill where you made it at, what was that street's name? And I'm asking because
honestly, I don't fucking know. You gotta ask Icon. I don't know. All I know is I told this Vato what I wanted, and then Icon took me there. He sent me some kind of fucking address, and I pulled up there, and that's what happened. I really don't know the street, fool. I really don't, fool.
You know what? I'll tell you what.
I know I seen some shit called Opal Street. I seen some shit called Opal or some shit. Like, I don't know. It was like a weird-ass area, fool. It looked like gentrified, so I don't know.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If you follow me or him, hold on. If you follow me or him on Instagram, DM us, and I'll try to find out, or he'll try to find out, and we'll send you the info, bro. Because you know why? It is a dope view. It is a dope ass view.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like the video, the song is a badass jam, and then the view and everything. I was like, that was like spot on. Like, damn, that shit was badass, man. Like, damn, like, how you come up with this? Like, this shit was badass. I'm just giving you compliments to that rola and the video and everything, and then not to let out the jersey you had on. That was feeding me. I was like,
the bad boy jersey.
Smart thinking, like, damn, that's pretty.
Yeah.
That was smart.
No, you know
that
what?
Smart.
And that's one thing that I told him. I said that's one thing that I enjoyed about the video. That it was just like on straight boom bap shit.
I was just trying to contradict myself. Like, I'm in LA. I'm an essay from LA, but I'm wearing a bad boy jersey from New York.
I know, but hold on. Al mismo tiempo, at the same time, there was no girls twerking. There was no weed smoking. There was no beer drinking.
Straight to the point.
Yeah, no pit bulls and no lowriders. Okay, so
no chunti shit.
That's what I loved about the fucking video. It was very fucking simple, and that shit came out fucking dope, bro.
Yeah, it was like it was more of something like I just want you to hear what I have to say. Fuck this video. I just made a video so you can look at it, but like I want you to hear what I'm saying.
See, but now Baby Shark
is all nalgas, fool. Nalguitas. Like we knew, fool. Baby Shark, the fucking highness and that shit have nothing to do with the video, fool. They're just shaking their fucking ass so you folks can click it.
They're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
You're looking out. That's more money in my pocket. So just keep clicking it.
All good, homie.
Second question for 28.
Yes.
What do you think about the fight that was supposed to go on between that dude from Current Stories Written by Prisoners, I believe his name's Tony as well, and Gunner? Did you hear anything about that? I haven't really thrown that much on that.
You know what? I heard that there was supposed to be a fight, bro, but I didn't know when, where, or what. Like, honestly, bro, I just like saw a flyer and that was it. Like, I didn't even put much attention to it.
I got you.
But I did find out that Amanda Nunes won.
Oh, okay.
You want to laugh so hard, Tony?
On that one.
Hey, bro, that was a fucking dope ass fucking fight, bro. Bro, let me look. I see those girls fucking threw down. I seen those girls fight better than some fucking vatos, bro. Straight up.
For real.
Oh shit.
Like on some gangster shit.
I'm serious, bro.
Fucking bitch. You fucked my man.
Yeah. Let them fight and we laugh. So,
hey,
anyways,
meet me where you became a sub with my vato.
Thank you for taking my call, Tony, and
right,
thank you, Cujo the Savage. It's always great talking to you about those, man.
Stay blessed, my brother. Let's keep it pushing. We got another call. Nobody's asked about your cologne yet, Cujo.
It's all good. Fuck this cologne.
It's okay. You're wearing chrome.
I'll pay fucking $85 for this shit, fool.
Caller, your name. Where are you calling from?
Nobody's asked about your cologne.
Nah, don't start now, fool. Don't start now, motherfucker.
Call your name. Where you calling from? Hello.
Hey, big dog, you got to turn on your TV. We got a bunch of feedback.
Hello.
You got to turn on.
You're not Captain Insano, fool. You can't watch yourself while you're talking, fool. You got to turn one off.
Okay, let's go.
Cujo the Savage.
We're not going to waste time. Let's keep it pushing. Somebody asked, how high is Cujo's socks? So anyways, caller, your name, where are you calling from?
This high, motherfucker.
What's up, Tony? This is Drew from Santa Ana.
What's up, Drew from Santa Ana, brother? How you doing, brother? You got a question?
Hey, brother, I have a question for Cujo.
Yes.
What's up, homeboy?
Hey, Cujo, I kicked it with you a couple months back, right? And then you played for me some songs that haven't been released yet. I want to know when those songs coming out.
Who are you? Who are you? And where did I see you at?
Drew, in Corona. Remember you came to my pad like the Rams case.
Oh shit! Are you with Lottie?
Yeah.
Is this the homie? It's the homie who I think I'm talking to.
Said his name is Drew from Santa Ana, bro.
Oh, Drew. Oh, fool, man. Yeah, you giving up? You spilling the beans right now, Drew? You spilling the beans?
Hey, homie. Hey, dog. Look, homie. Your fans need to know what fire you have on your phone. Safe, homie.
They don't
you gotta
know.
let that shit out.
They don't know yet. They don't know yet. But yeah, hey, that's coming out, fool. It's coming out.
Hey, Brew.
Give me 6 months.
Hey, Drew, dispensa.
Hey, for his son
anda
will
borracho.
whoop your ass, my ass, and everybody's ass in here, fool.
I'm sure he would.
His son could box, fool. I swear to God, fool. I'll bet money on this bottle. I swear to God. I would, fool.
Yes, sir.
We could put money. Don't stay quiet. We could put
No. I will put money. Hey, he might give a beat run for his money, motherfucker. He might give a beat run for his money. But be long.
No, but this music that he's talking about.
I had shown him some stuff that wasn't supposed to be showed.
Okay.
No, I know. I mean, I'm not saying names or titles or nothing. I'm just saying that there's music, out there.
I'll show you guys after. I'll show you. That's why he's calling. I'll show you guys after. That's why he's calling.
Okay.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's all love, but like the fans that, I mean, hey, that's just fire, homie.
I know.
Like beyond fire. You know what I mean?
Hey, thank you for your support too, man. You being right there. So thank you.
All good, my brother.
Always, dog.
Gracias, carnal.
All right, fellas.
Santa Ana in the building.
Shout out to Modena.
Yes, sir. Somebody put in the comments, Mega Man, please don't call. So. Ah, shit. Okay. Oh, shit. Caller, your name, where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes. Your name, where are you calling from?
Yeah. My bad. Tony, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my bad. And I'm coming from Washington, Seattle, Washington.
Seattle, Washington in the building. What's good, my brother? You got a question?
Yeah, for Cujo, man. I've been following you, both of you, forever. And Cujo, are you willing to put like something on the caliber so we're seeing with somebody else from up here?
Huh?
We could barely hear you, bro.
Oh, let me put you on speaker. Wait up. Are you willing to put like sing with somebody else up here?
Of course, fool. If the price is right. You seen that show?
Okay. Yeah,
of course, fool. But I can't do it for free, fool. You know what I mean? I can't do. I'm sorry, I can't.
Come on. I hear you.
I got homies I need to pay, and certain people need to get money in their pocket.
He said, "I got homies."
If anything, if any move I make, fool, you know what I mean? Any fucking movie that I make, fool, you don't know what time it is, fool.
And every breath you take,
I motherfucking take is a motherfucking blessing. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the E-team, baby. Hey, fucking A.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm down to go out there, but the price got to be right on some real shit. The price got to be right. I'll go out there, rock it. I would love to go out there. It would be a blessing. You know what I mean? But it has to make sense.
Yeah, come on, I hear you, G. It's just much love and respect from up here, up north. But man, we rep the blue flag, same car and everything. I just want to let you know, dog. It's people from down there, they might not agree with it. But hey, man, we from the same car. I really don't want to put it out there, but I just want to let you know, man. We rep it. We it's straight hood and everything. I'm a straight gangbang and everything.
That's what's up.
But yeah, come on.
That's what's up, fool. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you guys fucking keeping the culture going over there in that area. But when it comes to me and my label, and you guys want us to go out there to answer your question, just hit me in the DM, dog. We're down to go out there and stuff. But it just has to make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on. Yeah, I don't know if you heard.
Keep banging though. Keep banging that Southside shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
blue ragging it.
Man, I'll come. My hood is a little so sorry, but I just want to let you know my hood is from Whittier, and they brought it up here. But Whittier are local, so I don't know. Anyway,
but are the girls really prettier over there where you're at? Because in Whittier, when I go over there, the girls are prettier. But what about motherfucking where you're at? Are they really prettier, or you guys are lying?
Nah, dude, nah. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. Homie, some girls down in Cali, they're prettier. Okay? I ain't
You fell in love. That's all we need to know. You fell in love.
All good.
Yeah, Simone, homie. No, when you came out with that song up at your son, though, man, that hit me, man. That's like one of my fucking beats. Because I got two older daughters, and my little one is the youngest one. He's a boy. Man, when you came out with it, he was born. I fucking love that song.
That's right.
That's a beautiful song, yeah.
I appreciate that, man, a lot. But if you love it so much, man, send me $2,000. Hey, I'll give you my fucking phone number for DM me. All right, it's all good.
All good,
Hey, but much love, man. I appreciate you bumping that. You know what I mean? That means a lot to me.
Yes. And yeah. Respect you to you too, Tony, and respect, man. I saw you and Lucky and everything. I love everything, doggy.
All good, my
much love, dog.
All good, my brother.
Next.
Muchas gracias.
All right,
thank you.
Damn, son. Let's keep it pushing. All good, my brother. Nobody's even asked what you're going to be for Halloween.
Terrifier.
A munchichi. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Hold on. Let's keep it pushing. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hey, what's going on? This is David. I'm out here in Phoenix, but I'm from Lakewood.
Okay, Lakewood where? Like
Lakewood.
Like Lakewood out here?
Just gang around. No, I'm just saying. Okay, Lakewood?
Lakewood, right by Long Beach.
Okay, right by Long Beach. I'm just saying because I know there's even a Lakewood in New Jersey, so I'm just making sure.
Is that the one that had the good pizzas or some shit that you
pozole.
like? Oh.
The best pozole I ever had was in Lakewood, New Jersey, homie. And my parents are from Mexico, bro. So go for it.
Yeah, no. First of all, that'd be fucking dope if Sugar Free got on there. I'd be watching that for sure. But Cujo, you are you lined up to do any collabs with any like, or have you already with like any merchandise or like Modelo? Because you're always drinking Modelo.
I mean, Modelo's kind of hard. They be doing little commercials on some bitch ass niggas, but it's all good. For they need to do some commercials on some real motherfuckers to really be drinking Modelos. That's one. And two, when it comes to merchandise,
you need a sponsor,
right? When it comes to merchandise and stuff, as I've been performing lately, I've been really thinking about that, like really, like okay, because I see others, you know, with their merchandise, and I'll be like, oh, okay, their shit's cool, but I have some fire shit. For my shit would probably sell on like Zoomies and shit. Like I'd be on some skater shit, low key. You know, like the way I grew up. Like the way I grew up, like the way I grew up, fool. Like the gangsters were rocking skater shit. Like, you know, a little baggy, but like we were fresh, you know, with the dunks. Like the dunks are barely coming back, but when I was growing up, like the dunks, like the gangsters wore the dunks. You know what I mean? We wore the low top shell toes. We wore the, you know what I mean? Like with the Pumas and all that shit before all that shit came back. Like we was already wearing that. We never stopped wearing it. So shout out to What If I Was Cocky, like Cortez, we never stopped wearing them. Like we never did. Like hit the swap meet, like they still sold them there for cheap. But like fuck Foot Locker, because y'all motherfuckers want to put that shit for $89.95 and can't nobody afford that shit. You know, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Shots.
No, I know there's a lot of paper to be made out there, and I just feel like that's like easy money, man. Like, because everyone's like hooking up with the weed and merchandise and all that shit. I just want to see you, like, and everybody that I'm a fan of just keep blowing up.
Man, that's love though. But that's love, man. We trying to figure it out. Everybody's just trying to figure this shit out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck do we like evolve from where we're at? Like, okay, we reached like level 1, but like, how the fuck do we like evolve to level 2? You know what I mean? Real shit. Like everybody's just trying to figure it out.
No shit, bro. Yeah, for sure. I got my eye on all you guys, man. Every day I'm following y'all, and you know, I'm just hoping like nothing but the best for everybody.
Gracias, carnal. Truly appreciate you, homie. Okay.
All right, have a good night, y'all.
Yes, sir. Kujo, you fucking opened 2 fucking beers and still haven't even started sipping.
You know what? It's because Tony gives me a look, right? So I'm gonna tell you guys what's up.
Okay, hold on.
Wait. When I'm faded, fool.
Caller.
Hey, this is for future podcasts.
Caller, hold on one second. Caller.
Hey, caller, hold on.
Go ahead.
Hey, Tony knows me like his kid, right? So like he knows when I'm faded. So like Tony will give me a look, like where's the camera? Where's the camera? He'll be like this.
Caller.
He'll be like, one will be down, one will be up. You know, he'll give me a look like
hello,
motherfucker.
Caller, hold on 1 second. Cujo's talking. Hold on 1 second.
Tony will give me a look like, don't you fuck this up.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, big caller. Give me 1 second, caller. One thing about Cujo, if you invite him to your podcast and you got beer there, he'll take like 6 beers, put them on the table, pop them all open, make sure his ass drinks them up. His ass popped 5 on drinking with the wizard, and then he said, "Those are mine." What the fuck? I saw you. Yes,
it's
caller.
because fool Tony gives me the look like, don't
caller.
You fuck this shit up, fool.
Hold on,
and I'll
caller.
be like,
hold on. Caller, your name? Where are you calling from?
My name's Francisco. I'm from Ivanhoe, Tulare County in the Central Valley.
Tulare?
Yes. Yeah. What's up,
Tulare
Francisco?
County,
¿Cómo estás,
big
bro?
fan. Just called to see if you'd ever do a collab with Silent 200 from Vallejo, Cujo.
No, can you repeat that question? Bro?
Silent 200 something.
Let him talk, bro. Hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, from Vallejo, from Bay Recon.
Oh, okay, you talking about Silent from Bay Recon? I know who that is.
Okay, so
it's got to make sense, though, my boy. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm totally down, but it's got to make sense, though.
You're talking about Feria-wise.
Yeah, Feria-wise, it's got to make sense, fool. You know what I mean?
All right.
But I'm totally open to that. Night, totally open to that. And we will definitely embrace him and show love to the whole Bay Recon. But it has to make sense, Papa. You know what time it is.
Yeah, all right. You guys have a good night, man.
All right, my brother. You stay blessed, man. Thank you. Everything's got to make sense, you know, because if the money ain't right, fuck it. Why even do it? You know what I'm saying?
If the money ain't right, you ain't fucking tonight.
If you got the balls, make the calls. All right, let's go. Caller, your name, where are you calling from? Caller, your name and where are you calling from? 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the next call. All right, let's keep it going. If you got an Obama phone, don't even bother calling, okay? So no, unknown number. Look, let me tell you something. If you're gonna call me, hold on, Cujo.
And I had a Obama.
If you're gonna call me from a private number, I'm gonna respect your privacy and not answer your call. So, anyway, stop trying to call. We already know what the fuck that is.
Everybody knows Tony got me drunk before I came on.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I put something in your drink, right?
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Nah, I mean, okay, let's go.
No.
Here we go. Caller.
That's unheard of.
Caller, your name, where you calling from? Hold on.
Come on, caller.
Hold on. Caller, your name, where you calling from?
Hey, ¿cómo estás, Tony? How you doing, man? This is Brown 96 from Salinas.
What's up, brother? We could barely hear you,
He
bro.
said Salinas. So
Yeah, no, but maybe you got to roll up your window.
Bro. Spencer, no, this is Brown 96 from Salinas, bro. I was just calling to drop this quick idea, not idea, but just kind of like an observation, bro. I mean, like the youngsters are right now, you know, like fucking big on, you know, in the hip hop, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, they're doing all the gang banging music and all that. I mean, it's cool because, you know, it's like, you know, it's a learning thing that you go through, right? And then you finally start rapping about the real shit, right? That really matters in life, you know, as us as brown people, whatnot. So it's like a learning thing, right? And the homie Kujo, I mean, you know, I don't know how old he is and stuff, but like, you know, like people that are, because I used to be like rapping nothing but that, you know, street life and all that shit. But like, you know what I mean? You get to a certain point as an artist, as a person, you know, life teaches you a thing or two. And then finally you get to like really, really discuss things off the mic and on the mic, things that really matter. You know what I mean? Things that are going to really influence a culture for the better. Not just on some ignorant shit, but like, really,
you're trying to educate people.
You know what I mean?
That's what you're saying. Like it comes to a point where you're trying to educate who's under you. You know what I mean? So they don't make the same mistakes, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. But I'm saying because a lot of people kind of like, and I've been there too, bro, where I kind of blame like, oh, you know what? It's these people that are fucking making us look bad because they're just talking about nothing but ignorant shit. But nah, bro. You know, it is true to a certain extent, but it's not because we've all been there, bro. And the older you get, the more you're able to see the big scope of the whole thing, bro. And the big scope of the whole thing is that, you know, the older ones should be giving game, even if they don't want to hear it, to the youngsters. I know as a youngster, bro,
hey, you know,
we don't want to hear it.
I kind of have
bro.
like a theory on that shit. Like, so what you're trying to say, like, it makes total sense, right? It really does. But I have like a little theory on it, right? So like, it's kind of like your family, right? Like if you were to have a family party, right? Everybody you respect is there, right? You have the Theos, and you know the ones that are wise. Then you have the ones, you know, the other Theos that are like the little brothers and shit that are like, you know, they're wise but they're kind of stupid still. They're preaching some dumb shit. And then you have the cousins that are like wild as fuck, like all the boys. Like we're ready for that shit. Come on, what's happening, fool?
Right.
Any time of the night, any time of the day, whatever. At 5 in the morning, 6, 7 in the morning, when we with that shit. And then you have the women who don't like that shit. And then you have the other cousins, the other primas. You have the primas that are like, fuck that shit. You guys are extra. And then you have the primas that are like, we love that shit. We with you fools. You know what I mean? So it's like, it all comes hand in hand, fool. So what I'm trying to say is like to each their own. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to like, how do I say it? You got to just go with what you feel. So you're saying that like you like the knowledge rap, you like the rap, the wise shit, you like that shit that like
not so much neither, bro, because that's kind of like it turns people off, bro. And I understand that because a lot of these people talking about fucking flowers and hugging trees and shit.
I feel you. I feel you. That's like that's papas. I feel you. That's papas. But you know what I'm talking about. Like you like that real authentic shit that's like really going on. So you know what I mean? Real consent's real. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. And then there's a gangbanging tip like, fuck you, I'm from Bottle, and that's that beat bumping. I feel you. I feel you. That's a problem,
but it's
honestly.
like the thing is that the real motherfuckers were like the ones that really, really have gone to the point where they're like, you know what, I see it. I finally see it. Are the ones that should be saying, you know what, talking to the youngsters, pero with understanding, bro. Not just like, you know, este way, la cagó otra vez. Not like that, bro, because that's the way that we go against the youngsters, bro. A lot of us, you know, like older people don't know how to talk to the youngsters, bro, because we say it in a way like that is too demanding. You know what I mean? We're like kind of like
we're entitled.
Shit. We can't do that.
So that's what I'm saying. The ones that don't understand it and don't get it, they're gonna fall the fuck off.
All good. All good.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. So
that fall off or be a part
they will.
of it. I know a lot
they
of
won't last.
Older heads that yeah, exactly.
All good.
Thank you for your time, Carnal. I really appreciate these conversations, man.
Thank you for calling in, bro. Thank you. Much love, much respect to you. So let's keep it pushing. Somebody asked, are you ever going to get lady pinks? Okay, well, hold on. We'll talk about that right now. So caller, your name, where are you calling from?
Diego.
Agro?
San Diego.
San Diego, bro.
Oh, I was actually said Agro. I'm like, hey, for the Chinese spot down the street from right there on Wilmington.
All good, my brother. You got a question?
I have a question for Kujo.
What's up, homeboy?
How's that training life going on, Carnal?
Huh? I was like, what life?
How's that training life going on?
The what life?
The
training life?
Don't you do background acting? Yeah. Don't you do background acting?
I did for a second because I was invited to something, but that's not my thing. I was invited a few times to Streets on the Set. Streets on the Set is ran by some hyena. I forgot her name. I think it's like Bernadette or something. I don't know. I forget. But I was invited a few times. I was on SWAT. I was on a few things, but it was on something like the homies were going, so I was down to go and shit, to be honest with you. I wish I could get into the acting more, but I know what you're talking about, homeboy. You know what I mean? That shit was cool. It was cool, man, but it didn't ignite anything I wish it would have ignited. You know what I mean? So I just stuck with the music. You know what I'm saying?
Man. That's what's up, man. I just wanted to give you props because I remember you were doing a little scene inside like a little, it was county jail, but we were outside. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, you talking about training day, fool? You talking about training day?
Yeah.
And everybody was in their oranges and shit. I remember that shit.
My cap. And
we were right there on the field. Everybody was like trying to find a cigarette and shit. I remember that day. I remember that day. I remember what you're talking about, fool. It's funny. It's funny because if you were there, you'd be laughing. Everybody was fucking scared. Everybody was being fucking beat.
I was there. Hey, Carnal, I don't know if you remember me, man. I'm also, homeboy. I was right there filming you. Then I busted out my phone, and I said, shut out. I said, shouts out to the homies.
Are you the one with the braids on that had the braids?
No, I didn't have no braids. I'm in trouble because I have a cat on my head. Remember,
hey, but this other fool had braids too, fool. Hey, but anyway, just hit me up on the DM so I know who I'm talking to, homie. You know what I mean? Hit me up on the DM, fool, so we can get, like, you know what I mean? Like, I know who I'm speaking to.
I know, but hold on. Where are you from, big dog?
Yeah, I'm also from San Diego, Carnal.
All good, Carnal. Much love, much respect, San Diego, big dog.
Hey, well, also hit me up in the DMs, homeboy.
Yeah.
Gracias, Carnal.
Hey, Tony A.
Yes, sir.
Man, I don't know if you remember me, man. I called in last time. I left my number in your email. Also, you told me to leave your number.
Oh, yes. You're right. You're absolutely right.
So that song Diego de Wilmas is finished, Carnal.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Finished it up.
Mira, Carnal, please DM me, remind me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I get at least 50 emails a day, bro. But reach out to me in my DM on Instagram, and we'll be in contact. Okay.
No problem, Carnal. I just want to give you a short recap on that. Is that okay with you?
No, it's all good. It's all love, bro. It's all love. Okay, Carnal. You have a blessed night, homie. But reach out to me, por favor, okay? Okay, let's go. Let's keep it pushing. Let's see. You enjoying yourself, Cujo?
Every time.
Every fucking time.
I'm drunk, but every time. You know me.
Let's go. Caller, your name, where are you calling from? Caller, your name, where are you calling from?
My name's Jesus. I'm calling from San Diego.
Jesus, how you doing?
I got a question for Cujo.
Yes,
What's up, homeboy?
Pretty good. I got a question for you, Tony, and for Cujo. Hey, what do you guys think about what happened last weekend up north in San Jose? About that homeboy, Jalisco. I think you were supposed to have him on there. No,
I heard that Jalisco got smoked. I heard that.
Yeah, from Mala Records. Yeah,
So,
I think he's a Sureño rapper, but living in Sacramento.
I'll express what I feel. I'll express what I feel on behalf of me and the label, and I'll express what I feel on behalf of me and Fan First, Jalisco.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rest in peace to Jalisco. I was supposed to get a song in with him. That was a rapper who was a Sureño from upstate, who was really with the business from what I heard. I don't know his backstory and all that shit, but when it came to politics and all that stuff, they spoke very well on him. Stevie from Fan First, my CEO, is the one who was like, you need to get a song with Jalisco. You guys are kind of like similar and shit. Yeah, I think you guys would really kill some shit. You know what I mean? So I said, I'm down with it.
For real, bro.
Hey, I said, I'm down with it. 4 days later, he was murdered. So rest in peace to Jalisco. Shout out to Sacramento. Hey, Chito Ranas, I know that was your boy, my boy. You know what I mean? I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
He's locked up. He should be out pretty soon, bro. Like in 2-3 months.
I get it. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this on live. I'm gonna say this on live. Chito Ranas, wherever you are, locked up or whatever. I don't know your status on me, but I know that was your brother, Chito, and rest in peace, my boy. Because I had someone taken from me that was like that. You know what I mean? I had somebody taken to me that was that close. So rest in peace, Jalisco.
I respect that. Okay, can Tony speak on that? Tony, can you speak on that, Tony?
You know what, bro? Here's what I'm gonna speak on.
Yes,
I had 2 guys that were in contact with him that wanted to get him on, but it just never happened. Like when I say it never happened, like the guys that were like, hey, so and so would like to get on your platform, or the other guy was like, would you like to get him on your platform? Sure, no problem.
It just fell through.
And then, like, I never got any dates. That's what happened, bro. So.
Tony, you got to get Chito Ranas on there. He'll be out like in about 3-4 months. You got to get him on there, bro. I mean, they rap just like Cujo, bro. I mean, goddamn, they got the same lyrics, same.
Let's make it.
It's all good. It's all good. But thank you for speaking on it. And chingue props for you, Cujo. Keep doing what you're doing, homeboy. And I'm out here in San Diego, and I follow you guys, so keep up the good work.
Thank you, Colonel. Thank you. Have a blessed one.
All right. God bless you guys. All right.
Let's go. Let's keep it pushing. Let's see who else calls. Like, I had people, two different people, Cujo, that were in contact with him. One guy said, I can get him. The other guy said I could reach out to him, so, but it just never happened. So, let's see.
Hey, this rap game is
Caller,
for real.
Your name, where are you calling from? Caller.
Hey, my name's Cisco from Texas.
Cisco from Texas. Hey,
part?
Brother, what part of Texas?
I'm from the Dallas area. Waxahachie, Texas.
I want to go to Dallas so bad, bro.
All good, Colonel. Hey, can I ask you a question real quick?
What's up?
Are you a Dallas Cowboy fan or a Texans fan?
Don't you do it. Don't you
Stop.
Raiders.
He's got to ask.
Raiders.
I have to ask. He's got to answer. Go ahead, bro.
Cowboys.
There you
this
go.
Motherfucker.
There you go. There you go. Cowboys, homie. Jerry Jones is the motherfucking pimp.
No.
Yeah. Let's go.
John Madden, motherfucker.
John Madden. Step my mom. Let's go, bro. What's your question, big dog?
Yeah, I got a question, man. Hey, I do cartoons, right? And I got a funny skit on your podcast, man. So I'm wondering if you could take a joke if I do this cartoon.
No, bro.
Hey, you got to be careful with jokes with Tony.
No. You're not gonna. You say you do cartoons, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, before you tell me what you're gonna say or do, whatever, I'm looking for someone because I'm trying to do a comic book.
Yeah.
So if you're, I guess, familiar in that, industry, I'm down to work with you, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But go ahead.
Cool.
I'm down for a joke. Go for it, man.
Well, no. I'm going to do the cartoon. I want to do a cartoon.
Okay.
On your podcast. About your podcast. Because I just actually did one on Annie Means dissing Kid Frost.
Oh. Okay. So it's like more of a music video type shit. That's
yeah.
what you're saying.
I mean,
like a video.
No, you're not dissing me. You're not dissing me on this cartoon, are you? Because I don't want to give you my blessing. I don't want to give you my blessing and you fucking like, fuck Tony A. Fuck that motherfucker.
No, it's not like that. It ain't nothing like that. But yeah, I just wanted to see, you know, if you had a sense of humor, maybe I could do this little skit.
Bro, I'm like the Mexican Jim Carrey, bro. But let me ask you this: do you follow me on Instagram? If you don't follow me, DM me. I'll set you my number and we'll talk about it, bro.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
All right, let's do that, bro. Thank you, Carlin.
All right, appreciate it. Yep.
Let's go. Right. Texas in the building. You know, we get a lot of calls from up north, bro. We get a lot of calls from Texas. We get a lot from Florida. Caller, your name, where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, homie? My name is Ryman. I'm calling from North Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay, Arizona in the building. What's good, my brother?
And nothing much, dog. I just wanted to shout both of you guys out. Listen to fucking Roadium Radio every day, homie. Every episode. Brother. You just want to know when we're gonna get Big Spliff D TV back in the building, man.
Oh, you know what? One thing about Spliff, bro. Spliff's a fucking good fucking dude, bro. I had a fucking amazing time with that guy,
I really got a
bro.
lot of love for Spliff, man.
You know, so you know what? I'll call him tomorrow, bro. I'll call him tomorrow. You know who?
Yeah. Hey, Cujo, what's up, my dog?
What's up,
homie? I wish I would have seen you in Tempe, homie, but fucking,
man, I was out there in Tempe. You didn't go, fool. You didn't go.
You'll be back.
Man, we lit that shit up, fool.
You'll be back.
Hey, much love to the A and to that stupid bitch, gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble, the motherfucker. She gobbled his ass, so don't lie. Got him. Right now, that bitch is punching air. Let's keep it pushing. So.
Talking about she's on some keep it good and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's on some boys in the hood shit. Okay, caller, your name, where you calling from?
Hey, you there? This is Tommy.
Who?
Tommy,
This is Tommy. I'm in San Diego, and I am very interested in seeing how big is that mushroom head that you're talking about.
Mushroom head.
He's talking about your head of your cock. He's talking about your mushroom head, Tony.
You know, I'm not even going to hold on. I'm not even going to hang up on him.
You know what that means?
Hold on.
He's talking about your mushroom head.
Hold on. I'm not even going to hang up on him. Keep it pushing, bro. So you said this is Tommy from San Diego, and you want to know what's up with that mushroom head?
Yeah.
Some people used to call it a German helmet, a Darth Vader helmet, you know. But
hey, what do they call the motherfuckers from Mario? The fucking little mushroom heads. What do they call them, motherfuckers?
So, bro, I'm gonna be real with you, homie. Look, bro. I'm not into vatos, bro, but I appreciate your call. Hold on, Alex. Stop, okay?
Your cock is really 8 inches.
What's that?
You shoot big fucking hot loads all over the place.
This was crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, fool, I think you were trying to call Howard Stern, but you called Tony.
Yeah.
Fool.
I think you were trying to call Ron Jeremy's hotline, big dog. I don't know. So.
It's like that big.
Hey, fool, I think.
Hold on,
I think Ron Jeremy.
Hold on. Let him talk. You can hear him. Let's get a kick out of this. Keep it going, bro.
Your cock is really 8 inches.
What the fuck?
I don't know what. That's probably some sexy shit, fool. He said to you, fool. I don't know, fool. But all I know is I think I'm kind of related to Ron Jeremy, fool, because. Hey, fool. If you're not my dad, then Ron Jeremy is, fool. Because.
Yeah. Hey, bro.
I'm just saying, fool. I'm just saying. Hey, fool, and I kind of have that stance that fool has. I kind of have that stance.
Look at this guy. Hold on.
I kind of have that stance that he has. I'm just saying.
Hey, bro, you know what? Hold on. What about Cujo? Are you interested in Cujo at all?
Nah, fuck, don't throw that shit on me. Don't throw that shit on me.
Are you interested in Cujo también?
Love Steve's great head.
Alex, what are you doing, bro?
Want to meet up with an uninhibited bareback bottom to breed and feed.
Oh, he's rapping.
With my big cream loads on a regular basis.
I don't know.
Hey, Pride was like a few months ago, homie. You missed your shit.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Okay, let's hang up on him. He's part of the Rainbow Coalition. Okay, let's keep it pushing, bro, because what the fuck was this guy talking about?
Something about a bareback.
I don't know.
Something about a bareback bear at the Black Bear Diner.
You know, and I didn't want to be rude. Yeah, I didn't want to be rude and just hang up on the Blue Oyster fucking hotline. So, but okay, fuck. Okay. Hello, caller. Your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Tony?
What's up, brother?
From Carson. Chilling. Yo, I got a question for Cujo.
Yes, sir.
2 times. So what's up? Cujo, got a question, man. I seen you on that banging on fight with King Lil G on that video. So you fools gonna collab or what?
Hopefully. But you know what time it is when it comes to stuff like that. You know what I mean? You got to let the big boys talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It has to make sense for the big boys. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, everybody always sees the videos. And, you know what I mean? But we all know that there's a bigger picture. So if the bigger picture makes sense, me and him do a song, then we'll do a song. You know what I mean? Shout out to King Lil G though, man. He shows a lot of love to the homies, and I feel like he doesn't get the credit that he deserves for showing love to the homies. So shout out to King Lil G, baby. Hey, King, fool, we love you, dog. Fan first, we behind you, baby. Straight up.
For sure. And another quick question, bro. So I know you from the Harbor area, you from Gardena. So you ever think about doing any collabs like with other homies from the Harbor area?
Of course,
like,
fool, but they need to step that shit up.
Of
course, fool, that shit makes me mad because I feel like they be slacking, fool, honestly.
Okay, when you say step it up, what do you mean by step it up?
Like, Gutta Gon's the only one doing his shit. Like, Gutta Gon, that's the only homie I'm really looking at, like, I want to put this fool on. A lot of other homies, fool, from the Ha, they ain't really doing much, dog. Like, Baby Bounce, he got that coming. That's the homie. He got that coming. You know, he's from the G. You know what I mean? It's all green, baby. He knows he got that coming.
Okay.
But I'm saying, like, fools who, like, are really, like, trying to get it, like,
they need to step up the lyrics.
Hey, the homie from Eastside Torrance, Lil Weasel, he's doing his shit. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to see, like, if that's going to last.
Okay.
Like, how long is that going to last?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I, you know what I mean? For me to really put my name on some shit that I really fucking built, like, you need to be, like, really serious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The only one that's serious, fool, is Baby Bounce and Gutta Gon. Other than those two names, I don't really know much. And the homie Tunes from Eastside Weemas. Those are the only homies that are really, like, I really fuck with from the Ha. That are, like, really serious about what they're doing. Yeah. Shout out to Tunes from the Eastside, L Street. You know what I mean? Like, seriously.
Okay.
All good. Thank you, bro. So
hey,
when
Tony,
you say...
we got to introduce Kujo to Seven, homie.
I know who that is. I heard about him. But I never met him. But that's the thing. How do I not know him? But I know Tunes. But I know, you know what I mean? I know Baby Bounce. I know other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like come on, we should be coming together for some movement shit. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Gracias, carnal. Gracias, bro. Thank you for the call, bro. Okay, thank you. When we say the Ha, are you saying the Ha?
I mean the Ha, like the Harbor area, the Ha. Like in the pen, they call it the Ha.
Okay.
There's SGV, there's Nella, there's this, and there's the Ha.
Okay, so when
you know what I mean?
What's up with the mushroom? What the fuck was that?
I don't know. He was talking about some like, you know, a mushroom that has a little.
Caller, your name, where are you calling from? Caller.
That shit.
Your name, where you calling from? 1, 2.
Hey, what's that shit?
Caller.
Hey, what's the shit you told me that one time from Figgy Tales?
Let's go.
Fuck you.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, gay pride, those people can never come against us because I kept them online, okay? So, caller, your name, where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Tony?
What's up, brother?
Tony.
Yeah, where you calling from?
San Bernardino.
San Bernardino. What's good, my brother?
Hey, what's up, Tony A and Kujo? This is Uncle Lino, man.
Uncle Lino. What's good, my brother?
Yeah, I wanted to say what's up and
I thought he said what's up, Michael Lito. I was like, ain't nothing what's up with that shit.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Kujo if he would do a song with Sick Jackin.
With who?
With Sick Jackin, we do a collab with Sick Jackin.
Of course.
Sick Jackin. All good.
Of course, that's a legend. Of course.
Yeah. Uncle Lino.
Of course, like, and when I say of course, I mean like with respect.
Yeah.
Of course, with respect.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Uncle Lino, let me tell you something.
I'm out there.
No, hold on, bro. First of all, I want to thank you for supporting us, bro. Thank you for being on our live channel.
I was on the channel, almost on the channel all the time.
No, thank you, bro. Like, truly, you are a true supporter. People like you are the reason why Roadium Radio exists, bro. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for people like you, bro. So, sabes que muchas gracias, bro. And I mean that from the fuck of my heart, homie.
Yeah, I just turned 50, so that's a good thing.
Hey, bro, you know what? You turned 50, I'm fucking 54, homie. So let's keep it pushing.
Yeah.
All good.
Bro, geez, man.
Absolutely. Even though I still feel like I'm 28. But anyway, let's go. All right, let's go. Fuck, I can't get over that fucking dude, but yeah. So pride better not ever come against me because I took that fucking phone call And I could have took that as disrespectful, but I didn't. I gave him a shot, and all he wanted to talk about was the fucking Darth Vader helmet. Anyways, motherfucker still calling me unknown. I'm not going to answer your fucking phone call, Sandy Pants. Stop, okay? Let me hang up on you. Gobble, gobble, trick. So, let's go. Got him. So, okay. Caller, your name, where you calling from?
What up, Tony? What up, Tony? This is Ray Rice again.
Bro, Big Rice, okay? Big Ray Rice.
That's right. How you doing?
I'm good, brother. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this right now, okay? I'm gonna give you my word live, okay? Okay. If you don't have your shirt by Friday,
check you out.
Yeah, unsubscribe. No, you know, I'm gonna let you swing on me. No, big dog. You know what? Not big dog. I'll guarantee you'll have it. It's just that I've been fucking crazy, mad busy. Honestly, crazy, mad busy. But you know, I'm glad that you're able to reach out and connect with me because you know, number one, you're a real one. I'm a real one. We connected, and I owe you a shirt. This guy ordered the shirt, bro. And my website had been down, so it's been like a minute for him to get his shirt.
Hey, don't trip, homeboy. Like, what the fuck? I mean, hey, Tony said that shit's coming. That shit's coming.
No, he's a fucking good ass dude, bro.
Hey, straight up, fool. Hey.
No, he's a good ass dude.
If he said it's coming, motherfucker. Relax.
No, cálmate, wait. He's a fucking good dude. So Ray Rice.
I'm just kidding. I'll autograph it.
Yeah. He's been a day one, bro. So if people like him, it's why we exist. So
right.
Ray Rice, I got you, big dog. Do you have a question for Cujo?
Right. No, I have a question for you. I want to give a shout out to you as well, Tony A.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Roadium Radio is the best podcast to keep up the good work.
Thank you, my brother. Hey, Ray, do me a favor. DM me in the morning, please. Okay?
Okay.
Let's do one more time. DM me in the morning, and I'll have that shit sent out by Tuesday.
Okay, I wear my shirt size is an extra large.
Yes, sir. I got all that. It's the group picture. I remember all that shit, homie. It's just that I have so much going on, Ray. So you know what? I'm gonna get that to you, and I'm gonna throw in an extra shirt. I'm gonna surprise you. So we're good.
Okay. Would you ever get Snoop Dogg on Roadium Radio?
You know what, bro? Let me tell you something. I would love to. It's probably far fetched. But I want to say this, I will try, okay? Because I know Bobby D. Okay. Bobby D's his promoter. Even if I get Snoop Dogg here for 30 minutes, bro, I will try. So.
Okay.
Thank you, Ray. Okay. Much love, homie.
No problem, Tony A.
We'll talk soon, homie.
Much love to you as well, Tony A.
All right, my brother. Stay blessed. Oh. Let's go. All right. That guy's like been a day one, bro. Like a big supporter of Roadium Radio. So, and I love people like that, homie. So, and then you got 2 beers still. Pinche borracho. Okay.
Hey, this one.
See, this is why I don't want him to open shit. He just opens shit. Yeah. Caller, your name, where you calling from?
What's up, Tony A?
What's up, my brother?
What's up, Cujo?
Cujo, Big Dog, where you calling from?
Fort Myers, Florida, homie.
From where?
Fort Myers, Florida.
Oh, Florida. Okay. All good, my brother. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for calling in. What's good?
Welcome. I'm a big fan. I've been trying to hit you up on Instagram, but you ain't never probably because I know you're busy or whatever. But I got a question for the homie Kujo.
Yeah.
The homie, I want to ask you, would you ever do a song with homie Mr. D from Southland or Miss Lady Pinks or Bella the Rapper?
Okay. He said Mr. D from Southland, Lady Pinks, if I'm correct.
Yes, sir.
And then Bella the Rapper.
Yes.
Bella the Rapper?
Yes.
Yeah. Shit.
Cabrón.
Oh, yeah, man. I love her.
Hey, Bella the Rapper? Yes. Favorites. Bella the Rapper? Yes. Automatic.
What about Lady Pinks? Somebody called about...
Fuck no.
Okay, why not Lady Pinks? Why not? Speak on it.
Nah, I can't speak on it. But I can tell you after.
You told me this was all going to be raw, Tony. I'm going to give it to you. And now you're shying away from it.
Because she fucks with the motherfucker that I don't like no more.
Who's that?
That I fucking beef with, Capone.
Oh, okay.
Miss Lady Pinks, Capone, they're fucking, oh yeah. I mean, like, fuck
How?
that. I mean, they're fucking, oh yeah.
Okay.
what I'm saying? Hey, so when it comes to Mr. D, he's cool with Fan First. He's cool with Steve Diddy for Fan First. So like that, yeah, that could happen.
Hell yeah, I met him a few times when when Marlon Mack and all them were with him. So like and he's another person that I looked up to throughout the years for Southland. He's always speaking true shit. So that's why I was wondering if you ever collabed with him.
Yeah, but it gotta make sense.
The money gotta be right.
It gotta make sense.
Yeah, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense with Cujo.
It has to make sense.
Now, are you good with Marlon Mack?
I mean, I've never met him.
Oh, okay.
But so of course, yeah.
All right, that'll work.
Sure, yeah.
Hey, Big Dog, I want to ask you a question, homie. Hey, Carnal, I want to ask you a question. What is it? I'm only asking because I never met this person, and I ask this out of respect. What is it about Lady Pinks that you like?
Honestly, I think I hear too. I answered that question before when you asked me, but I've heard a few times I met her in Colorado and in California. She's always gave me advice with music and stuff.
Oh, you know what?
And, she's always shown me love. So.
You know what? I remember now. I remember your phone call, Big Dog. So thank you for that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's all good.
And much further respect to Kujo doing his thing. And I can't wait to see, if he does a collab with Bella the rapper, because, man, even though she's young, she's.
Hey,
she's
fool, you know what's funny is before Bella
her.
got big, I fucking discovered her. I discovered her, and I told her and her management. I had a voice call with them, right? And I told them, I was like, hey, you're about to be big, right? And they were like, yeah,
how?
Good looking out, Spencer. But they didn't take it serious.
Okay.
And I told, who her management is,
of course.
And I told her, I said, for one, you're young, so all the little high school boys, that's automatic.
Right.
I said, for two, you're a good looking little girl, so that's automatic. I said, and you're about to go transition into womanhood.
Yeah.
So that's a wrap. I said, that you're about to be big, right? And she was like, yeah, I know. And both of them were like, yeah, I'm good looking now. Thank you for the compliment. But I'm like, nah, you guys are about to be big. So shout out to Bella the rapper because 2 months later after I told them that, 100,000 followers. Or just about whatever the fuck she got.
Yeah, I can't.
Whatever the fuck she got.
That
shit just went.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Let him finish. Go ahead, caller.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see if you if you do something with her. And also, I wanted to say too, a whole one day, Tony, you can have Bella the rapper on there again. And if
you're in love, fool, huh? You're in love. You're in love with Bella, huh?
No,
no.
I'm just fucking with you, fool.
No, I don't look at her like that. I look at her as talent. She's one of the best ones out there right
Absolutely.
now. Youngsters.
Absolutely.
Younger women.
You know what? One thing I will say about Bella, and this was told to me by her manager, that I was her first interview.
Her manager, Erica, right?
Yes. I was her first interview, bro.
Yes.
So you know what?
Erica's a fucking beast.
Yeah, so I take pride in that, bro. So, much love to Bella, much love to Erica. And sabes que, carnal, much love to you out in Florida, homie.
Yes, sir. I just wanted, like I said, give a big shout out to Kujo. Keep doing your thing, homie. You're one of the realest out there, and I hope to see you, like I said, collabs with Bella and hopefully with the homie Mr. D, something new, something we never seen before. I grew up listening to Mr. D since I was a youngster, so I got nothing but a lot of respect for him all the way.
That's right.
All good, carnal. Thank you. Okay. Let's keep it pushing. Let's go. We got a couple of more phone calls. We got a couple more minutes. So let's go. You enjoying yourself, Cujo?
Of course. Hey, Tony, I'm telling you, dude. Tony gives me a look like I'm about to spank you with a belt.
Simon. Caller, your name, where are you calling from?
Tony, give me a look like, whoosh. When
Caller.
this shit is done, that's your ass.
Caller,
I swear to God.
Where are you calling from, caller?
Hey, over here in Phoenix, man.
Phoenix. What's your name, brother?
This is Anthony over here.
Anthony. You got a question for
here
Cujo?
in Phoenix. Yeah, I was wondering, what did he think about that group from up north, that Red Alert?
I haven't heard them.
Yeah, Red Alert. You heard of them?
I haven't heard them. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Real shit. I don't.
Yeah, look them up on YouTube. They're pushing 1 million views. They took the couple northern rappers and they put them together. Hey man, they hot stuff, bro.
I mean, hey, shit, that shit might be hot, but hey, I'm a Southerner, so I only hear what.
Yeah,
what's from
and
this
that's
side
the
of town. You know what I'm
problem.
saying?
Yeah, I understand that, but I think that's a big problem in itself.
I get it.
You know, the elements of hip hop. We all, Chicano, Latino, need to put it together, and that's about the only way.
I get it. Hey, I get it 100%. I get it 100%, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Yeah, and and I heard this guy yesterday on YouTube, that Swifty Blue, is talking about the pen, jail. You guys got to get off that tip. It's not about being in jail and getting credit.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not.
It's starting to go into hip hop. It's not, bro.
It's definitely not. But what I can say is, it's definitely
you know?
not. But what I can say is, I think Swifty's just trying to update people on what time it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I can say about Swifty is from what I've seen and from my family members that are from his neighborhood, right? Shout out to my Uncle Sparky from Eastside Paramount. I'm Pelican Bay all day. He's out now, but Swifty does his shit, dog. You know what I mean? So Swifty be tapping in.
Yeah,
so,
I don't know about
so
all that.
I'm just saying. So whatever Swifty's kind of saying and stuff, you know what I mean? Like he's just trying to express himself. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to express himself in what he does.
Yeah.
Swifty's a real motherfucker.
Yeah.
When I pulled up on him, that nigga was strapped the fuck up. You know what I mean? And he pulled up on me, I was strapped the fuck up. You know what I mean? So it's all good. We all just trying to make it work.
Go.
Yeah, and that's a disappointment. I heard it, and it's like some white guy was interviewing him, and he was like, "Well, he wouldn't sign to fucking Kanye West or P Diddy." I was like, "What the hell is this wrong with this fool?"
That might just be clout, though. That might just be clout. Come on now, if Kanye West and fucking P Diddy hit you up, come on, dog.
Yeah, and he's like, "No, I'd rather sign to a fucking corrido fucking record label." I was like, "Yeah, this guy's." Anyways,
I can't speak for
homie. I think it's a big problem. They gotta get it out of the fucking neighborhood. They gotta get it out of the game because that does not belong in fucking hip hop. If you want to be a hip hop artist, you gotta deal with the blacks and everything that's associated with hip hop. That's the only way you're gonna get to the front.
You're 1,000% right.
You know what I mean?
1,000% right.
You know what I mean?
But if some of us aren't there yet, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? We got to just wait till we're there.
Yeah.
But you're 1,000% right.
Yeah.
Color doesn't matter. Race doesn't matter. Gang doesn't matter.
Bro,
money matters.
I heard your tracks, bro, and you're on. And that shit probably happened about a year ago. I heard your tracks about a year ago, and I was like, man, this guy's on.
All good, my brother.
You're on, bro.
Thank you, bro.
You're on, and I'm looking at you. You know what? You got to leave that shit behind, the gangster shit and everything, and just go forward, bro. Go forward. Go for it, That's what hip-hop is about, You got to be up there, bro. Don't let the fucking street and everything... Don't let the street get you guys, man.
I'm like, man,
Yeah.
ball, I'm like...
All good, Canal. Thank you, my bro.
What the fuck?
Thank you,
Tony.
Yes,
Tony.
sir. Yes.
Tony, I got your tapes, man, from the road back in the day.
Hell
I used to live in Anaheim, bro.
Hell yeah.
I got you. From a long time ago, I still got them.
Thank you, my bro.
I still got them.
Hell yeah. Bro, a lot of people don't know that's some 80s shit, bro.
Have a good night, man. Have a good day. I'm drinking a couple right here, but I just want to let them know, man, keep pushing forward, Cujo. Keep pushing forward, bro. Para adelante.
All good. Gracias. Let's keep it pushing, homie. Got a couple more minutes, about 15 more minutes, and we're out of here.
Whatever.
Okay? Yeah, whatever's clever's. Okay, let's see who this is. Caller, your name, where are you calling from?
This is Lou. I'm calling from South Los Angeles.
All good, my brother. You got a question for Cujo?
Yeah, man. I just want to show my respect for you guys. Cujo, I'm a big fan of your music, dog. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Tony, I'm very appreciative of the things that you do for our culture, dog.
Thank you, my brother.
And Nobi, I told you I was going to tap in with you, man. I'm here now. And Alex, I'm also very impressed with. I met Alex about
I want to say 3 or 4 years ago on the set of Misfits video. If you remember, me and my cousin came to the set. We're kicking it with you and you had a drone or something.
Yeah.
Alex said you ain't proposed yet.
Yeah.
Was that?
No. Alex just got back in. Go ahead, Alex. No, get on the mic.
What's up, Alex?
Get on the mic, Alex. This Vatos talking about you, homie. You brought your name up, ese?
Yeah. No, go ahead and give him his props, bro. Go ahead. Tell him.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Alex? You remember meeting me and my cousin on the set of Ride?
I was at my shop.
Like 4 years ago, remember you had a drone? It was me and him were youngsters.
Yeah, that was at my shop. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just want to say, man, I'm very impressed with what you've done so far. You're doing a lot for our culture, homie. And there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and I want to appreciate your team, your crew, the artists that come on. You guys are all doing a great thing for our culture, man.
I appreciate
that, man. I love everything that's come from it. You know, Tony, he was telling me you were on the fence of starting this podcast, man, but look all the great you've done with it, dog.
Yeah.
You've made bridges. You've connected so many people, bro. You know, God looks highly on this mission, dog.
Thank you, my brother. You
know what? I just want to pay you. Go ahead.
Yeah, you were the Full Records or something like that, right?
That was one of my people.
Yeah, that was the other guy. That was the other guy. Yeah. But I remember you, man. I appreciate that, man, for real. Because sometimes I'd be thinking like, fuck, man, am I really even doing anything? You know what I'm saying?
No. Thank you, my bro. Thank you for calling in and giving him his props.
Yeah, I remember Alex.
Yeah, what's up?
Alex, you know, you have a great talent. Alex.
Yeah,
Alex,
I'm hearing.
You know, you have a great talent.
Hey, fool, don't tell me you got a crush on this fool since the 6th grade, fool. I don't want to hear that shit.
I think I hung up.
Hung up.
Fuck. All right, cool. Let's get Spencer. Fucking Alex. Somebody calls to give you your flowers and you fucking caller. Your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah. I go by Sweet Lou. I'm calling from South Los Angeles, and I just started up my own platform as of late. But I'm not here to promote. I'm here to celebrate. Cujo, bro, your music is really taking off, my dog, and
thank you.
Doing what you're doing.
Trying.
Your style is unique to you, and no one can take that from you, bro.
Thank you, man.
You're gifted.
Trying.
Yeah, bro. Just want to spread some words of encouragement, positivity, and Tony, don't entertain no negativity in your space, dog. Just do your thing, man.
Thank you, Canal. Thank you.
Hey, Tony runs all fades. Just letting you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
Tony runs all fades.
No doubt.
I mean, let's go. All right, I got to make one special phone call because this person wants me to call. So you're not going to know who it is. Let's keep it pushing.
Don't stop till you get enough.
Good enough.
Hello?
Caller, who's this?
Oh, hey, this is Magic Girl.
Nigga, what's up?
What's up, fool?
What's up, fool? What you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
You ain't trying to make a hit.
No, I'm not, fool. You don't know about that life.
What's up, fool? We're trying to make a hit. We're trying to make a hit. You know,
we'll
you're the fucking golden child, and no one knows that.
Hey, we'll do it right now, fool. I'll spit the verse for you.
Go.
No, the hook, actually. Baby shark, do, 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 do.
Baby shark, do. Well, I swear to God, fool, I was fucking drunk, fucking around, fool, and somehow that shit got views, but I don't know.
You should have got me on the talk box, fool. That's where you fucked up.
That's exactly. Magic Girl, where you calling from?
From Bakersfield.
From Bakersfield.
Man, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
hey,
right.
Magic Girl, that's the homegirl, fool.
So let me ask this. Cujo. How do you know Magic Girl?
From the Capone days, the dark days, the fucking days.
What the fuck does
fucking? I'm telling you,
that sounds like a cat that got kicked in the balls.
That's what I'm saying. The fucking cat days. Fool. Hey, I know Magic Girl from It's funny because when she would have her session, and I would have my session. We really wouldn't talk. Like I knew who she was, she knew who I was, but like I would just wait for her to finish. You know what I mean? She come who she came with, and I just wait. whatever, like, you know, head nod, whatever. But we didn't really like the vibe on that shit. Like in that label wasn't like, what's up, boo? Like it wasn't like
no shit.
What I'm used to. Yeah, it was not like
we
that.
were like all isolated.
Yeah.
From each other. Like it was really fucking awkward. And I think that's the part that people don't see. I mean, unless we talk about it, people don't see. But like me and Cujo were signed to the camp around the same time. I was signed a little bit before Cujo, I think. Correct
Like
me
I
if I'm
couldn't
wrong.
even ask her like, hey, if I got the song, I think you would sound dope. I couldn't do that.
No, we weren't allowed to have each other's phone numbers.
We couldn't even talk to each other. And all
Bro,
like
bro,
that.
you know what that makes us sound like? You guys will belong to an occult.
That's what I'm saying. We were being
Like, no,
pimped.
hold on.
We were being pimped.
No,
like we were some
no,
bottom
hold-
bitches,
hold-
and then this nigga was a pimp. That's what it was
Okay,
like.
hold on.
Like, you couldn't talk, fool. Like we
Hold
were like,
on. I'm trying to ask a question.
until we were like, fuck this bop.
Cujo,
like, fuck
shut
that
up.
shit.
Hold on.
That's how it was.
You make it sound like you guys were signed to an occult. Like
shit.
Whoever the label owner was, he was David Koresh, and he told you cannot talk to her, you cannot talk to him. Is that how, like...
Yeah, it was weird. It was like even for my interviews, like he'd be like, we're gonna do this fucking fake interview right now. And like,
Fake interview?
I want you to say this and this and this and bring this up. And as soon as I play record, you're gonna act like, you know, like you're just doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like that fool used to be like
Who's
hey,
that fool?
hey,
Who's that fool?
Capone, nigga, you know who it is.
Well, I'm
Motherfucking
asking you for the
nigga,
fan's
Capone. Fucking Capone, nigga, him. So
Okay.
anyway, he's be like, hey, fool, you know, just act like, you know, we got some problems with this people. So that's how it was, fool. Like, it was all like not authentic. You know what I'm saying? She knows what I'm talking about.
So
She knows what I'm
Magic,
talking about.
are you saying that, like, you couldn't do interviews or you couldn't say certain
No, we could do
things?
whatever we wanted, but like, it was more like when it came to that, like, everything was a play.
I know, but
Everything was
I
like
want her to answer.
Oh.
Damn, you got more privileges than I did. I wasn't allowed to do shit.
Okay.
The fuck?
Man, I should have, man.
Okay,
See,
Magic.
this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, hey, honestly, yeah, that's true. You know what I mean?
So Magic, when you did interviews, like you weren't allowed, like you were told what to say or what not to say. Can you share that?
Yeah, pretty much. But you know what? It got to a point where it was so... I was being drilled on about it so much that I just kind of like, I just hit a breaking point. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to do shit. And
It was more like this, huh, Magic? It was more like this Vato's trying to tell us what the fuck to do. And like, since we're new here, we're going to be like, oh, okay. You know, the first few times. But like, that's why
this is my problem.
everybody left because none of us were bitches. You know, after the second time that you're trying to tell us how to do something, you know, the first time we're going to be like, oh, okay, like, all right, you know, hey, fool, he's paying for everything. Like, all right, let's kind of make it work. Second time, like, what's up with this fool? Come on, fool. Third time, we're like, hey, homie, let us be us. You know what I mean?
just let us be
Let us be
us,
us. You signed us for a reason, motherfucker. Let us be us.
Wow.
You like me for a reason, right? You wanted me on this label for a reason, right? Because I'm a G and hey, homie, I do all this shit without you, right?
Right.
So that's why you like me. That's why you want me on this motherfucking label, right? So then
Right.
let me fucking be me. So everybody cut onto that shit quick. Bozo sparked it. Bozo sparked it first. FKM jumped on. Magic jumped on. I jumped on. All of
it
us.
just
All
it
four of us.
spiraled all the way fucking down.
All four of us,
it
fool.
even got to
All
a
four of
point-
us jumped ship, and there was a wrap. High power died. Hey, we revived it. Dun-dun, dun-dun. We revived it, and that shit died when we left.
Yeah, we brought that bitch back to life and killed it all over again.
All good.
That's facts.
Okay.
And this time for good though, Cujo.
Yeah, no, that shit's dead. Fool.
Okay.
That's
Well,
like that. That's like Halloween 20. Fool, that shit's dead.
I'm just asking.
Instead of HPG, it's H2O.
I just had to ask.
No,
Okay,
it's
now Magic, I know that you, if I'm correct for the fans' sake, I know that you and Kujo have a song together.
Yep, it's called Talking. It's not out yet.
Now, is that on your?
That's a hard ass song.
Hold on, Magic. Is that on your shit or is that on Kujo's shit?
That's on Cujo's album.
Okay, Kujo, when's that gonna be released, bro?
It's that dope of a song that it needs to be released correctly.
Is there gonna be a video? Can we
Yeah, of
expect a
course.
video?
It's that dope of a song.
Okay.
But all the shit we had before that, right? Get that shit
Yeah,
out
all
the
that
way.
shit we had before wasn't even on our albums. It was on the other fool's fucking album.
Yeah.
And we didn't even record that song like
Hey, you know, like
together
cigarette,
in
the
one
cigarettes,
session.
the camel cigarettes, fool. Like that shit's, you know.
Yeah.
Camel
Hey,
That's his
hey,
album cover right there.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, Cujo, you remember that song, Tell the DJ, that one record I produced, and it was me, you, and Capone?
I remember.
Okay, where did you record that verse at? Because I don't remember recording that verse with you. If I remember correctly, like we recorded that.
We
in
weren't
separate
together.
places,
No. I was at a different studio, and it was on some last minute shit.
Okay. Yeah, because like I remember back in the day,
I remember recording that because
Finish. Go ahead.
Spencer.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying because that's what I was thinking about right now, and it goes back to what you were saying. Like a lot of us artists had features with each other, but we were never in a fucking studio together.
They never came out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, real shit.
So do you think that was orchestrated for you guys never to meet?
Absolutely.
Type shit, but like when you get into the studio with people,
you're
gonna vibe out,
bro. Okay,
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna ask this like from the outside looking in. Here's what I'm getting.
What
okay?
the song?
Hold on, Cujo. Hold on. I got Cujo and I got Magic Girl on the line. But so I want to ask this: why does it seem that you guys' contracts, recordings, studio sessions seem so mysterious?
Because it's janky. It's janky. You never seen janky promoters?
Besides that, though, like I want to spit some real shit right now.
It's not for real.
Hold on. Or let us spit some real shit. Go ahead.
I think that these contracts from, some of these labels, and I don't want to single out no label. I really don't want to create any animosity. It is what it is. But I truly believe that we get these bum-ass janky contracts because when people come to us, people like me and Cujo, on some cocky shit, like, we know what we can bring to the table. Like, yeah, but we need a team to support us. We're not good at everything. So I say that to say that some people look at us and they try to blind us with these bogus ass fucking deals because they don't want us to realize our fucking worth. They don't want us to be bigger than them. They don't want us to make more money than them. They don't want us to take over. Instead of passing the baton, they fucking keep us under their fucking hand because they don't want us to wake up. So at that time when me, Cujo, and Bozo, we all woke up and we're like, what the fuck are we doing here? We're bigger than this. They didn't like that shit.
Okay.
And I'm speaking for a lot of other artists that I've seen get swept under the rug for the same shit because people try to put shit in your head like you ain't that good, you ain't that talented. Stop being fucking cocky. It's not about being cocky. It's about knowing our worth and what we bring to the table. And sometimes we get stuck with people who devalue us.
What good was the motherfucking Lakers without Shaq, Kobe, Fisher, and Horry? Exactly.
There's
you
no
bull motherfuckers ain't shit. When we realized that we were Shaq, we were Kobe, we were Fisher, we were Horry. You know what I'm saying? We were motherfucking Grant and motherfucking whoever the fuck else was there. You know what I'm saying? When we realized that they need us,
absolutely,
we all woke the fuck up and we were like, "Fuck this motherfucker!" Straight up.
There's
Straight
no
up, we were like,
team.
"Fuck this fucking Vato right here!" Like, what the fuck?
All good.
We just needed him for the little time being, and like, hey, homie, we're good. Like, we don't need you no more. You know what I mean? That's
all good.
But hey, if the business was good, hey, Magic, you hear me?
Yeah.
If the fucking business was good, this Vato would have a fucking empire right now.
Yeah.
If the business was good. Business was horrible.
Just imagine the little
this
following.
Nigga had the dream
little following
team.
that me, Cujo, and Bozo and everybody else got all together put in one.
This Vato had the dream team, fool. He had the dream team. And fucked it all up like a fucking pendejo.
Okay, now let me ask you this because the fans may wonder, like, this comes from the fans. Why do you think he fucked it off? Cujo answer first. Cujo answer first.
Sorry.
Why do I think he fucked up? Because he's so fucking selfish at the time. And I'm not trying to talk shit about him so much right now, but I am talking shit about you. So if whatever you want to do, homie, you know where to find me, motherfucker. Straight up. You know my fucking address. You know what big homies get at me. But I'm going to say it. Hey, why he fucked it up is because he just wasn't just like, be a fucking leader. You weren't trying to help homies out. You were trying to help yourself out, my boy. But had you had a good heart and tried to really help homies out, that shit would have helped you. And motherfucker, you would have had the fucking dynasty right now. High Power would have been the biggest fucking dynasty in a fucking multiverse from here.
Right.
High Power would have been the fucking dynasty. High Power, Brownside, all that shit would have been the fucking dynasty right now, right? But instead he wanted to be selfish and everybody left him, fool, because they seen what fucking time it was. But had he really, from his heart, tried to look out and really try to, like, keep his shit going, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, fuck me, dog. Like, my shit, I had my time. I'm trying to help you, homegirls, homegirls, whatever.
Right.
Hey, you guys are really, really, really talented, man. I believe in you guys. Like, you know?
Okay.
Like, on some OG shit. Like, hey, just give props to me when you guys win an award.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, Tell him who it was.
All right.
Had he done it that way, that fool would be the biggest shit in the world, fool.
Okay, now
but
Magic.
it was all about what he wanted, how he wanted it to be, and how he wanted it to look.
Okay.
And everybody's different.
Now let
So it
Magic
didn't work.
answer. Magic, do you remember the question?
No, I don't. Cujo talks so much. Can you
I have ADD.
ask me that question?
So my question was this: why do you think like he did what he did? Like, because obviously what Kujo was saying and what a lot of people said, he ripped a lot of people off. If he had the dream team,
he did Magic. You know that.
No, hold on. If he had the dream team, and he had the most talented, not only rappers, musicians, artists out there, why do you think he ripped them off?
Because he's greedy, and I said that I jumped to the answer, but because I truly feel that he's greedy in a sense where he wants to keep us all in a box, like, and it goes back to what I said. People want to milk us for everything we got, and then just throw us to the side like fast money.
Okay.
I know my numbers. I know what kind of money I was bringing in. I till this day I have not received a single penny from fucking High Power.
No, hold on. Repeat that again, Magic.
Till this day, I have not received a fucking penny from High Power, and you can go. This is all
neither.
Hold on. In the words of the great philosopher Tony A, this is all public knowledge. You can go back and actually YouTube everything I've ever worked on. Right? Anybody with common sense in the industry, okay, royalties, licensing, whatever, blah 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 blah. Right? I make money for this fool. Like, he receives all of my everything High Power he receives. Everything Kujo did under High Power, Caps receives. We ain't never seen no money from that fucking label. Now, till this day, I can say the only money that I'm getting is all the shit that I got on Netflix, major movie films, my sub TV contracts that were no help from Capone. So I actually heard he was taking credit for that. He never helped me do any of that shit. And also maybe the 5 or 6 songs that I licensed myself after I left the camp, because that was all I was able to recover after my first album was taken from me, licensed behind my back, and then resold and licensed again by another asshole who had taken like 3 albums from me before that.
Wow. Okay, look.
Makes sense.
Okay, let me say this, because I've been in contact with Capone. This was maybe over a year ago.
That nigga still ain't pulled up, Tony. Come on.
Look, bro, let me finish, por favor.
I know.
Okay? We were in contact, and he wanted to come here and give an interview.
Who's going to be there at what time? And what we're going to do? And what kind of food you're going to have? And are you going to poison me? And
Cujo, por favor. Okay?
Cujo.
Yeah, he wanted to come here.
That's real facts. I know this motherfucker.
We called twice. We talked twice, and he wanted to come here. I will give him the platform to come here, but here's my thing, that I want to ask him questions that, like, you want to ask him, Magic wants to ask him. Do you think that he would be fair enough to answer them?
No.
And,
okay, you go first.
I told you how I feel. You asked me that off record one time, and I told you if he pulls up here and you want me to be on a session with him, right here next to him, I need to run a fucking fair fade with him.
Like a fade?
Like a fade.
Like madrazos.
Like a fade until he says stop. Not no 13 seconds, half a minute, and a fade until he says he's good or I say I'm good, whatever. We're gonna do that.
Okay. Now
you know what I mean?
Now Magic. Let
or
Magic,
I shouldn't be on the
hold
show.
on, let Magic.
You know? I get it.
Okay, Magic. If I had him here, would you have several questions you want me to ask him?
No, I think everything that I said, everything that I've ever needed to tell him was already said and done back in the day when we parted ways. And I'm not here to trash anybody, and
right.
I can say the same for Cujo. It's just truth, and I'll say this right now, like I'll tell Capone to his face, if there's anything that I said that is not true, prove it to me.
Okay,
right.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
She said that straight, because
is what I feel. Because this is my thing, is that, like, I'm real as fuck. I don't know how to be fake. So me having to script my interviews was a huge problem for me from the get. Like, I'm not going to sit there and script what the fuck I got to say. I'm going to be as blunt as I am, because that's who I am in general as a person.
Right.
Now, going back, like, if anything that I said is not true, prove it to me. But he's not going to do that. Why? Because there's just some people in this industry who do not have accountability. That's something really big with me. If I fuck up, I'm going to tell you, you know what? I fucked up, my bad. Correct me if I'm wrong.
All good.
I'm a person who likes to be corrected. But there's some people who just go upon this nonchalant fucking behavior, like to snake people around and fuck everybody over and then make people like me and Kujo look bad, like we're the fucking bad people. Oh, well, fuck them because they're fake and this and that. Like, no, it's not even like that. You know what it was? It was bad business. You got caught up and you're fucking mad that we pulled the fucking rug under your feet.
Okay. Now, say that I have Capone here, with all due respect to him, because the both times that we talked, it was nothing but respect, okay? And I asked him these questions, you know, and I say, are you ready to take calls? Cujo, Magic, would you be calling?
No, because I'll pull up here. I mean, I'm sorry.
Stop.
No,
stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't call? Magic,
no, I wouldn't
would you
call? I would. You know what I would do.
Magic, would you call?
I wouldn't.
No. High Power is dead and done to me. I have nothing to say to him.
Okay. See that now from the outside looking in. I would want to call. Now,
but that makes us look weak, Tony.
But ¿sabes qué, carnal? I'm going to tell you why I say that. And I say this for the fans. Because if there's something that I want to get off my chest, I want to say it to him. I probably will never get the chance to say it to him in person. But now, here's my chance. But if you feel that the case is closed, I moved on, I'm winning, then I get that. Because you guys, both of you guys are. Both of you guys are.
But if I see him in person, I will explain to him. You know how I am, Tony. I'm not gonna say it online, but you know how I am. Sometimes I'm a little bit with the extras. You know.
Let her finish. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I think because of how everything played out, and there's a lot of shit that me and Cujo can't speak about publicly. Me and Cujo know what's up. But that, and I say that to say that I think all of that, all of the negativity, all of that bullshit was mine and Cujo's closure. That was the closure we needed to be like, you know what, we're done. This is dead and done. We got to move on.
It showed us. Like, yeah, we could do this.
And sometimes it be like that. Like, as much as we want to like fix shit and be the bigger person, sometimes we can't be the bigger person with certain people. There is no being the bigger person with people on this earth no more.
Okay, now let me ask you this, and I'm playing the devil's advocate.
Hey, Magic's taking the fucking words out of my mouth right now. Because that's like what I want to say.
It's all good because it's been you, it's been Magic, and it's been Bozo here, okay? So I'm playing the devil's advocate, so I'm going to ask a question.
What about FKM?
Well, hold on, carnal. If you want to ask me about that, ask me this after, okay?
Oh, okay.
But let me address this. From a fan's perspective, they think he's still winning. So my thing is this. If he's winning, why is he still winning then?
Because we keep talking about it.
Cujo, go first.
Because we keep talking about it. We keep talking about it. We keep bringing him up. He's still winning because we keep keeping him relevant rather than us just like taking what we, came from and making it our own.
Okay, Magic.
I have to agree with that. We keep bringing the dead issue life.
Who the fuck's heard about High Power until tonight? Until right now?
No.
They're fucking dead.
But I'm gonna be real with you though. I do want to say something though. That High Power is not us. It's a part of who. It's a part of us. But High Power is not who me and Cujo are. Okay. Now, I look back at all of that, and sometimes I'm like, because, and I've said this on another interview, I fucked off a $5 million record deal to sign with High Power.
For real? I seen it. I seen it.
And that's a lot of shit that people don't know, and I'm going to talk about it in the future, more in depth and more in detail. But I look back at all of this stuff, and I think to myself, and there's something that my mom always told me, okay? Never touch your heart twice for someone who's never touched it for you once. And that's how I feel about them. They never gave a shit about my career. They never gave a shit if I was eating or not, because it wasn't until I was signed with High Power until I knew what it was like to be broke, homeless, and hungry.
Damn. Okay.
And that's fucking
And
fact.
even then, they barely give a fuck.
Okay. Magic, I know we talked in the past few months back. You told me
that's why I'm a fan first. Steve Diddy, baby. We take care of
Cujo,
ours.
I'm going to ask you this. Porque Magic told me that she's going to be starting her own podcast. Now, I know she lives in Bakersfield.
I'll go.
Okay. She's in.
That's
Yeah.
a homegirl, fool.
Like
we know what happened.
Yes.
Fool.
So here's my thing.
It's like when your dad beats your ass and shit. Like the siblings, you know, like we know what happened. You know what I mean? Some shit like that.
Yes.
Like we know what went on behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Fool. Like
Yeah.
She knows she has.
So
that,
here's my
fool.
thing.
You know what I mean?
Magic's gonna be starting her own podcast, and I want you to drive out there because I need you got to be live in. Sure.
She knows that she got that coming. Come on, Tony.
All good.
You know that. You know what I mean?
Magic.
She got that. She
Keep
got
us
that
all
coming,
posted
fool.
on your page.
Magic.
About,
Come on, fool. You know you got that coming. You got that coming.
Yeah,
ASAP.
that's cool. Just bring your own beer though, fool. Don't be opening bottles like that and shit. Wasting
Hey, fool,
shit.
I'm a fucking wino, fool. You always hated on me. Fool, that's the thing. You always hated on me, fool. And you told me that the first time we met, too. Like, well, but you're just cracking bottles. You're a fucking wino. Like, I'm a fucking wino. So what? I'm going to crack them there, too.
Bring your own shit.
Yeah, bring your own beer, fool.
Nah, she's like, she's like, well, you drink too much.
Magic. Stay
Nah, hey,
blessed.
Magic, man, honestly, she's the most
She's
underrated
a real
woman.
one, bro. A real one.
Most underrated woman, dog.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to say too much because
it's all good.
That's
Magic,
my homegirl. I got her in the pocket.
Magic,
So
we took
I
too
don't even want
long.
to say too much.
Hold on. Magic, we took too long. You got any final words?
Nah, just a shout out to everybody tuning in and everybody who supports, mine and Cujo's music, especially Cujo. It makes me really happy to see that one of my ex label mates, somebody that went through the same thing I did, is still succeeding and shining and thriving and doing better than ever. So, huge shout out to Cujo.
Hey, Magic, I'm gonna say this. This is coming from Steve at Fan First Words. You are always welcome, fool. Like I'm talking like,
I
if
know.
you feel like that fool nigga, come over here. We would love to have you, and like
Yeah,
we'll
no,
pay you,
I
nigga. You will
appreciate you
get
guys,
paid.
yeah.
We would love,
I know. I
to have you on the
Steve.
team.
I got nothing but love for you for Fan First to Steve and Bozo and everybody.
We would love to have you on the team.
I look at you guys like family because you guys we all went through that shit together. We all, you know what I'm saying? Even though it was a short time, it bonded us together like in a weird way that nobody can explain. It's like we've been homies for life almost, you know?
Hey, fool, we just don't want to seem thirsty to you. Like, we don't want to seem like, hey, Magic, come over here. Like, hey, fool, we've got love for you, but, like, we would love for you to be like, hey, man, can I fuck with y'all? Like, we're waiting for that day. So, because we want you to fuck with us, fool. Like, everybody's getting paid over here. Come get paid with us.
Hey,
we'll do the Baby Shark remix, fool.
Hell yeah. Hey, Magic, my last words. Anybody you want to shout out or anybody you want to diss, now is the time.
Let me see who I want to shout out. Nah, nothing comes to mind, but just fuck Miss Pac-Man, gobble gobble.
Gobble, gobble, you fucking fat bitch.
Gobble, gobble,
We out of here.
Bye. You guys have a good night.
All right, Magic. I love you, fool. Be safe.
Caller, your name, where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Tony? This is Gina Maravilla calling from El Paso, Texas. Shout out to Chuco Town.
Chuco Town in Paso, Texas is in the motherfucking building. You got a question?
Yeah, hey, what's up? Yeah, I have a question for Cujo. Really quick, Cujo, I just want to know why you're out here using the N-word. You're supposed to be representing the Raza. And,
I do. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay.
No, well, hold on. Let me finish really quick. Out of respect, look, watch. Because I had a family member who called in to you when you were on Hoodstock, and you guys made fun of him the way he spoke. Because out here in Chuco, we have a different slang than you guys, and all he said was "que cansa," say "what's up," and you and Lucky started clowning on him, talking about "que rollo way," American me, this and that. That's fucked up, and you shouldn't be out here trying to represent
in
the
my
Raza.
area, right? Like, so in my area, right?
Look, hold up. You and Swifty both come out trying to talk about Raza and uniting, but you guys like to use the N-word a lot. And Swifty doesn't represent me or my son or my nephews or my brothers or nobody else in my Raza or my family.
So I can only speak for my area, right? In the harbor area, right? Like, we use the word dude, bro, nigga, homie, ese, vato. We use everything, right? In my particular area, right?
Yeah. But
so I can't speak for Swifty because Swifty's from the south side.
You guys are misleading the youngsters.
No, I get it. But I can only. I get it. But you need to let me talk. So I get it, right? It's like, oh, you're leading the youngsters. Oh, okay, yeah, we are. But I'm gonna lead the youngsters the way I was led. So my older homies that are killers were saying nigga and they fucking SL and all that shit too.
You are considered.
No, I get it.
But you're considered a misled then. Somebody misled you.
I'm gonna talk when I'm ready. So, anyways, that's the way we talk in my area, right? In my area, like, yeah, fool, a black person does live next to me, fool. And he is a Crip from Gardena. So it's like, you know what I mean? We all rocking green right here. Does that mean we're from the same gang? No. But does that mean we have the same enemies? Yes. Because they're going to dump on us at the same time. So it's all in my particular city, in my particular area, it's a little bit different. Because if you go to Nella, which is Northeast LA, they don't say nigga because they're all fucking homies. And it's predominantly homies. In my particular fucking area, it's mixed. Like real crazy, like really crazy mixed. So I'm a product of my environment. I'm sorry that I say that shit, and I ain't dissing. I ain't dogging out nobody that says "ese homie" all the time because I have family that says that shit too. But don't get mad at me when I say nigga sometimes.
But
you know what I mean? When I say nigga sometimes, and I will.
Go to the last time that you were.
Yeah, fool. Hey, honestly, we clown on our own family like you American me ass nigga.
Go on there and listen to the podcast. Listen to the podcast the last time you were on Hoodstocks, and you'll hear my family member, and you guys are clowning on him. So when a real fool brings it to yours, obviously to your face,
yeah, no, we're clowning on him because that shit's called
you get
chunty.
worried and you get scared. You know what I mean? It's not right. You
because sometimes,
you know because right now we have fools like American Jill, Cafoni, trying to be just like us. And trying to justify shit for each other. You guys are approving of each other in just your own circle, and I don't think that that's right. You can't diss on people who were originally.
I can only speak on what you're involving me in. You're involving me in that your cousin called on fucking Hoodstocks with the homie Lucky from HLP, who's from my uncle's hood. Okay, so. Anyways, I can speak on that. So that I remember that, right? Hey, so I remember that part. That part was a fucking clowniness. Hey, fool. Honestly, if you sound fucking chunty, fool, in the hall, we're gonna make fun of you, fool, for sounding chunty. But it doesn't mean that you're really chunty and we don't respect you. No, it just means like, hey, fool, you're being extra with the fucking all. Hey, what's up, percent? Hey,
all right,
puppet. I'm gonna fucking like try.
No,
you know what I mean? It's like I feel like you called in. I feel like you called in with like the super extras. Like, hey, fool, she wrote her shit down for like a week and then came with the business. Cool, but I respect that. But hey, so much respect to you and your cousin. And ain't no dogging on your cousin's part. Straight up. If he wants to get on the phone right here, I'll tell him straight up. Hey, fool, you know it was all love.
Okay.
Hey, but sometimes us homies we clown.
Cujo.
That's it. It is
Cujo.
what it is.
Hold on. Let me say something. First and foremost, hold on, cálmate, carnal. First and foremost, I want to thank you for calling in. I want to thank you for taking your time. I want to pay your respects. Now, but I want to ask you one question about me, okay? If you've watched this podcast a certain amount of time, have you ever heard me use that word?
Never.
No, I've never heard you use that word.
No, because I don't do that. ¿Sabes qué? And I'm going to tell you why. I'm 54 years old. Not only do I respect our raza, but I will also respect los morenos, the black raza. You know, I do that. See, there's a lot of raza that think that they can use the N-word in front of morenos. Like when I say morenos, I'm talking about blacks. And they think they're scoring points. It's not like that. A lot of them take the N-word very offensive when it comes to us.
Yeah.
So I will never use that. Y sabes qué? And I'm going to tell you why. Because my brother married a black woman. My brother has 5 children that are black and Mexican. So I can never be racist, you know, and I can go down the line with my familia. But sabes qué? I appreciate you calling out Kujo, sharing that with Kujo. You know, and maybe Cujo could possibly reevaluate, you know.
Nope. I'm saying no, because I don't agree with you.
No, bro, but let me finish, and then you'll understand, okay? He can reevaluate the way he addresses that. But let me say this. What Cujo said, that he was raised amongst blacks and Raza, I get it. And maybe many of them got along with that. And I'm gonna say this:
I've never been told like, "Hey, why you saying nigga?"
Bro,
it's just like, "Hey, fool, like."
Bro, ¿sabes qué, carnal?
You know what I mean?
I respect that because
that's my area. Sorry.
Look, you made it clear that's your area.
That's my area.
You made it very clear. You made it very clear, bro. But out here, it was never allowed. Even though we're from the Harbor area, we're only like 15 minutes away, bro.
Right.
You know, pero sabes qué? I'm not gonna hold you accountable to that because I love you. ¿Sabes qué? But it's the truth. if they allowed that, then they allowed that. Out here, it just wasn't allowed.
Right.
You know, so that's all I want to say. And I want to thank you for calling in and sharing that with us, because we got to put love and respect for you calling in, sharing, you know, your opinion on that. Is there anything else you want to say to me?
I just felt like I had to call in because I found it kind of disrespectful for him to keep saying that word. And then when somebody real called in and talked to him like a real original cholo, you know, where like he wanted to clown on them, and look, he wanted to clown on him, and then they hung up on him. And they're like, oh, get out of here, this isn't American me. Like, come on. It's not American me. Actually, American me got their idea from the original cholos.
No, I get it, but it's not, because I speak to real motherfuckers in real positions. I speak to real motherfuckers in real positions on some essay shit, and I speak to motherfuckers on other tips. So for you to sit here and get mad because I talked to your cousin, so you're calling because I talked to your cousin some kind of way. Your cousin could call in. Your cousin needs to call in and speak his mind, not his female calling in. You shouldn't talk to my cousin like that. Just saying.
Okay, let her finish.
No, I didn't say my cousin, did I? I said my family member.
Whoever it is.
Growing up to do, homeboy. That's all I have to say. Shout out to you, Tony. I'll be on the next podcast. I'll hit you up. Take care. Much love to Texas. Shout out to my sister Liz. Much love to all of you. And shout out to all the maravillosos.
That's right. Good looking out, nigga.
Cujo, you already know.
No, I know. We know the politics, though. We know what time it is.
I know, Canal. I know.
For out of towners, I get it.
I know,
you know
Canal. So
I take it disrespectful, like they're not taking. I feel like they're not. Why I'm getting mad is because she wants to come on like a woman. Fucking no defense to the women. I love women, but like coming off like they know what time it is already. When I was probably just trying to be funny at the time and shit. I respect everybody. I get what time it is. Hey, sorry, but in Gardena, for we talk like that. I'm sorry. We do. I was raised that way. I was raised by real motherfucking killers that are essays from Gardena. You know what I mean? I was raised by motherfucking, you know what I mean? Like a lot of I got homies that I played basketball with on a fucking basketball team for years, and they're fucking big brothers or Crips that are killers that say cut, nigga. I'm sorry for we talk like that. I apologize. Caller. That's just what it is.
Next caller. Caller, your name, where you calling from?
Oh, you already know I was going to call back in. It's the Box, Rosie.
Fuck yeah, Box.
You already know that.
Damn, Box. Hell yeah. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Because after you, we got one more phone call and we're out of here.
All right, man. Thank you for taking my call like always. I'm a big fan, and bam, I'm back on. All right, so check it out. I want to, touch the subject with Cujo. Con todo respeto. I mean this with all due respect. I know you're from Gardena. I know Gardena real well. Got a lot of homies out there, firme homies. But you're justifying using a word that I don't feel it should be used, but I understand where you're coming from. Right. Now, this is what I'm bringing to the table. Would you say that in front of like an elderly black person?
Yes. Yes, and I have. And they get it. I have, and they get it.
Let him finish.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And the reason why I'm saying it is because when you talk to because I've had these conversations with elderly black people from the South. I've been through the South. That word is what that was used with them. I mean, people were being hung. They were being burned. I mean, that word is very, very harsh.
No, I get it. But that's what the hard. I get it, fool. But that's what the hard ER. At the end, you know what I'm saying? Like whenever I've mentioned it or said it, I don't say it like it's a fucking thing to do. Mm-hmm. It just comes out when it comes out, and I'm amongst people that happen to be, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's never been a problem because they know the way I meant it. I've grew up with these people. They you know what I mean? They knew me since the sandbox type shit. So I mean, at that point, like I don't know what to tell you, motherfuckers. Like it is what it is. I'm not saying I condone the shit. Okay. I'm just sorry for the way I talk. That's the way I talk. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But like I don't like do the extras either. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Sometimes I slip up, I say it, whatever, and else I don't like it. Hey, I'm sorry for being me.
It is what it is.
You know what I mean?
No, I understand. Okay. So the homegirl that called in, she made a great point. So this is what I want to say as well. Now, how would you feel if the shoe was on the other foot, wherever you went and Vatos were running around, or any other culture was running around saying, "What's up, Paisa? What's up, Paisa? What's up?"
Aren't they doing that right now with the Tiger song? Aren't they doing that right now?
No, I'm just that's music. I'm just saying
it's music. It's talking. It's the same shit, right? It's words. It's the same shit. Everybody wants to make a big deal about the Tiger song, But then ain't nobody doing nothing about it, right? So it all comes down to it's culture. Everybody's gonna express how the fuck they feel and how they talk and how they fucking want to live free or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mean to like combine that shit, but I just did. So it is what it is. But you know what I mean? Like everybody want to sit here and talk about the word. Oh, you tell me say nigga? Yeah, fool. I do. I'm sorry, fool. In Gardena and the Harbor area, we say that shit, fool. Sometimes, fool. Honestly. Spencer, the Chris know what's up. We cool with them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, but nobody wants to fucking sit here. And, you know what I mean? Like, come on, dog.
No,
like, you know what I mean?
No. Hold on, Box.
Yeah.
When he says the Harbor area, I'm gonna say this.
I speak for Gardena. I'm not gonna say I speak for the city like that. But when I'm on the situation I'm talking about for my growing up, I'm speaking in the city of Gardena when I was growing up.
He's not speaking for we.
Yes, yeah. We don't always say that shit, but like most of us do, fool. Honestly, I mean, I can't speak for Torrance or no other Harbor area fucking city, but in the Ha, when I was growing up, like a lot of us say that shit, fool. But I ain't gonna say no names or whatever. But some people got to keep their entitlement or whatever. Like, oh, we don't say that shit, but their youngsters do. But it's all good.
All good. Let's keep pushing.
Okay. All right.
Gracias.
All right. Take care. You guys have a great night.
You're looking out.
Big Lazy. You said, Tony, hey, let me call in. Call in right now, bro. The fuck? Let's see. Here we go. Caller, your name, where you calling from? Turn down your TV.
What up, Paul? This is Dreamer calling from Phoenix, Arizona.
Dreamer from Phoenix, Arizona. What's good, my brother?
That's right.
What's your call? We got a couple of more phone calls, then we out of here. Go. Let's go.
I just want to take you with the little homie Cujo right there.
That's right.
See, everybody's trying to sweat him about who he is. And first of all, homie, don't ever be sorry for who you are, dog.
Exactly. I'm me, fool. Sorry. You know what I mean?
Just do you, homie. You just do you, and you put good music out there, homie. That's all that matters. And if anybody ever fucking didn't like what you say, let them have it, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck off, right? That's the way I was raised. Hey. Fuck off. You know what I mean?
Just be a real motherfucker, homie. But I do understand what they're saying with that, homie. This too much drama to fucking be worried about what everybody fucking thinks. You know what I mean?
Oh, good.
Hey.
Yeah, no, I get what they're saying too. I get what they're saying too, and I understand it. But like for them to like get in my shoes, it's like, come on, fool. Like it wasn't that fucking easy, dog. And like you don't think I told the homies one time, like, wait, fool, why did we talk like that? You know what I mean? You think I ain't told the homies that? And they're like, that's just the way we talk, homie. Like, are you tripping or what? You know what I mean? Like, you say, you know, get what I'm saying? Like, we just all talk like that. Sorry. You know what I mean? In Gardena, we some gangsta motherfuckers. That's how we talk, fool. We're right next to South Central. We're right next to Compton. We're right next to Hawthorne. You know what I mean? Saying like, we're just like, that's just how we talk. I'm sorry, fool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for the homies that think I'm like a super fucking Sureño with a cape on me, hey, homie, I'm just a regular fucking homie, dog. Like, sorry that's how we talk in my area. Spencer.
All good, Go ahead. Go ahead.
Right, I feel you, homie. I feel you. It's just this new generation. I mean, it's all good. You guys get it together. You know what I mean? And hey, homie, I wanted to give you your props on that road. I see you, homie, with your son, dog.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that shit.
I'll be bumping that motherfucker all the time, homie. You already know.
All
hey,
good.
Man, I appreciate that, man. I put a lot of time into that song.
Thank you, my bro. Thank you.
I did. All right, Tony. Yeah, much love, homie, and respect. Love. I'm gonna fall back into this. About to do your thing.
Absolutely. Stay blessed. Norbert, bring us both a beer, please. We need another beer.
I'm down. Can I use the restroom real fast?
Fuck. You want to take a piss?
Like
no. Okay,
fast.
this is the last phone call, and then we're out of here. Okay, cool? Okay, cool. Call your name, and you are our last phone call. Let's go.
Okay. All right, so this is Savvy again from Houston, Texas.
Ah, shit.
So I'm sorry, Tony.
No. You know what? No, you know what? It's a blessing you called. It's a blessing. Go ahead. Lay it out.
Okay. So I just kind of wanted to say this, and hopefully I don't offend anyone. I'm saying this to somebody who is Afro-Latina.
Yes.
I'm Cuban, and I am also Jamaican. Yes. Here's the thing with this N-word. I think at this point, it has caused so many problems. It has caused so much of a dilemma. It is honestly a word that even me, despite my mixture, I have decided to stop using it. Yes. I've decided to stop using it because it creates a problem when I'm speaking with one side
of my family who I could possibly, offend if I say certain things. I also happen to be in a neighborhood in Houston that is predominantly Mexican, to be honest with you. So I have eaten plátanos, I have eaten lechon just as much as I've eaten tacos. So I have just come to understand that, honestly, this is a goddamn word that we all need to fucking do away with. It's just not worth the trouble anymore. It's just not worth the fight. Everybody needs to stop using this word. And that's honestly all I have to say.
You know what? I'm going to say this. Please don't hang up, okay? I
got you. I'm right here.
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%, and I thank you for calling back in. I agree with you.
Gracias, Carla.
Mira, ¿sabes qué, hermana? I've never used that word. I know Cujo is from, when I say my neighborhood, there's multiple neighborhoods that surround the harbor area. He was raised in Gardena, different neighborhood from mine, even though we're really close. But I respect it. And I'm going to tell you why I respect that. Number one, because when I was young and I said at one time, one of my black friends told me, you can't say that word. And I said, how come? That's our word. That's what he said. Okay. But here's what I told him. If that's your word and you don't want me to use it, then don't say it. That's what I said. Then don't say it. And he stopped. Now, I got 5 brothers and 5 sisters in my family. One of my brothers married a black woman. He has 5 boys, 2 girls that are black. And I've loved them unconditionally. My father, who was a racist, growing up, ended up loving them. Not only do I have black, I have Vietnamese, I have Filipino, and I have white in my family. Thank God for that. That taught my father many lessons. Everything that my father hated, God put in my family. And I thank God for that. So when somebody uses the N-I-G-G-A word, I'm going to be real with you. I take that as very, very offensive. I cannot speak for Cujo. I can only speak for myself. So I want to say thank you, hermana, for calling in and sharing how you feel.
Gracias, Luis. And Cujo, listen, por favor, I hope I'm not offending you.
No. I get it. Like, I get it 100%. I really do. Like, I understand.
It's just become too much of a problem, and now I'm starting to feel the tension, even being down here in Houston, which is crazy because our environment here, blacks and the Mexicans, we live amongst each other.
I'm just saying, like we've been saying it in my city. Like I'm gonna say it like this: we've been saying it in my city for years, since I was in elementary, and it's never been a problem until motherfuckers start trying to rap. Now it's a problem. Everybody's fucking like, I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, my city says that, I know it might come off like that, like, oh, in Gardena we say that. No. I'm not saying that every person in Gardena says that. I'm just saying, growing up in Gardena, yeah, we've said that shit. And there's, you know what I mean? Like, it's the lingo, you know what I mean? And we're not the only city, my boy. We're not the only city, my boy. And I ain't gonna sit here and name drop other cities, but we're not the only city, my boy. Like in the like it is what it is. Like, it's just lingo. Like, growing up, you just say what you say. Like, it's not really like a crazy huge deal,
right?
Unless you start, once you start rapping, then okay, I get it. You know what I mean? But like, growing up, like, people have a freedom of speech. They're gonna say what they want to say, like however they express themselves.
Right,
that's like, you know what I mean? So growing up, that's the way that it was expressed to me. You know what I mean?
Okay. Now here's something I just want to challenge you with, Cujo, because you are now an artist, and your movement, your buzz is growing outside of Wilmington. Is growing outside of California. I mean, think of this. I'm a fan of yours, and I'm here in Texas. I've been to Cali once, but I can tell you I've been a fan of yours for a minute now. You may end up having some fans out in Florida. You may end up having some fans out in a predominantly black city like New Orleans. If they hear you using this word, you're going to run into some problems. So
No,
do you
hopefully.
understand what I'm saying? I completely understand this is the way you grew up, but you are in a business that's gonna put you in a position where you are in a different environment where people may just decide to, I mean, I don't know, boo you off a stage because you're using this word. Or they may decide to not support
all I can say on that, because I understand where you're getting at. Like, I understand, but like, I ain't scared. I'm just gonna be me. If I die for being me, then I die for being me.
All good, all good.
You know, I'm just gonna be me.
Mira, hermana, I'm gonna ask you this. Can you, if you follow me on Instagram, can you like DM me and let me know that this was you that called, por favor?
Okay, I don't think you realize this Shazzy H Town. I've been on your Instagram many times. Okay. Ask Morbid about me. It's Shazzy H Town.
No, but the reason why I say that is because this is my 6th Instagram page. I've been deleted many times.
Oh, look.
Haters.
So that's what I'm saying. This is my 6th. So please reach out to me, por favor. Okay? And we'll go from...
I will. I'll reach out to you for sure. And I'll actually be out in California in October. So hopefully I'll run into you for sure.
Absolutely.
I'll be in the Long Beach area.
Yes. Let me know. Long Beach is like 10 minutes away from me. Seriously. So,
I know. I was out of Long Beach.
Absolutely. Stay blessed, hermana. Reach out to me, and thank you for being the last caller.
No problem. Gracias, Gracias.
Thank you.
Gracias. All right, Cujo, we're done. Let's take the shit off.
Hell yeah, man. Let me give a shout out, though.
Take that shit off.
Can we give a shout out?
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Hey, man, I want to give a shout out to motherfucking Fam First Empire, Steve Diddy. I want to give a shout out to Only. You got Galemi Lambs. You got RJ. You got Siete. Man, hey, man, we really coming, man. We really coming this year. We really coming to motherfucking kill y'all motherfucking pocketbooks and kill them motherfucking views and shit. I appreciate everybody that supports me and that's been with me. I know we touched base on some stuff tonight that some people may not agree with, and I apologize, but that's just me being like authentic with you guys and me being real on who I am, dog. I'm a Southsider. Hey, homie, shout out to the Sudasiders, to the homies. Hey, shout out Eskimo, you know what I mean? BVN and shit, that's the boys. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm always gonna keep it 100 with you guys, so I apologize if I'm not 100% perfect. Shout out to Tony A for having me on here. Much love, guys. Get home safe.
Other than that, Cujo. You never disappoint. I love you, my brother.
Just being me, Tony. You know me,
brother. I fucking love you.
Yeah, I'm never gonna lie. Like, I'm just gonna be like, hey, fool, sorry.
Yeah,
this is me.
Tony, I said the N-word.
Yeah, this is me, homie. I say nigga all the time.
Look, here's my thing. I had DJ Yella here. He was one of the producers of NWA.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. So here's my thing. The NWA stands for
niggas with attitude.
Niggas with attitude. I'm not going to shy away from that, bro. Because in the 80s and 90s, nobody had a problem with it. Right. But today we have a sensitive community. You can't say that. Fuck you. Back then, NWA stood for niggas with attitude. Now, I'm not going to say in with attitude. I'm not going to do that, bro. So the second album was called Niggas for Life. I'm not going to be like, Tony, what was NWA's second album called? In for Life. I'm not going to. No, it's called Niggas for Life. Look, if Easy, Dre, okay, Ren, okay, Yella, didn't have a problem with me saying Niggas for Life, I'm not going to have a problem with them. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. I'm not making a pass and saying, let's all use the N-word. All I'm saying is, Cujo, when I grew up, I didn't.
Oh, I know. I knew coming in here, they were like, hey, fool, if they bring up the N-word, fucking make it into something. You know what I mean? They tell me already, like, make it into something. How many views have we got?
No, here's my thing.
I'm saying, like, I'm doing this shit for the views. Tony brings me on here for a reason, motherfuckers. All right?
Here's my thing, Cujo. Here's my thing.
I want people to not like me.
He said I want people not.
Yes, because then they're going to look at my shit.
Nah, bro. I want people to like you. That's the difference.
Yeah, but
I want you to go to Texas. I saw you on Roadium Radio. Fuck yeah, Tresnick. We good. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, Cujo, shout outs, and I'll get my shout out out of here.
You're still recording us?
Yeah.
Well, fuck you and your
shout outs. Let's go. Let's go.
Gotta pee bad.
No shout outs?
Shout Eskimo. Shout out Steve Diddy. Love you guys.
All right.
Peace.
Let me give my shout out. My boy Norbert. And if you have a problem with Norbert, you have a problem with me. Okay? So, Cujo, go take a piss. My son's going to walk you.
I'm about to take a piss and a shit.
Yeah, shiznit. The shiznit. So, anyways, Norbert, thank you for being a part of our team. If you got a problem with us, look, I don't care if you're a part of hey, Norbert, what was that podcast?
Which one?
Hood Scholars?
Street Scholars.
Street Scholars. If you got a problem with my boy Norbert, they got a problem with me. That's all I'm going to say. And then, if you don't have a problem with it, then I support you. But if you do, you know, you already know me. My boy Alex Cervantes Enterprise. There's not a problem that he can't mix because he could do it in the mix. Other than that, my son BSKANLESS for helping me promote this. And the Hip Hop Jedi. You guys have never seen him use the force inappropriately. That's all I'm going to say. So, am I drunk? Yes. I'm not going to fucking lie to you. So, thank you for everybody that called in. Everybody that participated. Magic Girl, fucking, you know, Kujo. Fucking everybody. You know. Look, let me tell you, if you're from a high power camp and you want to be on here and defend yourself or share your story, contact me, por favor. This is a platform for Raza. And, you know, we want to give you a platform. So, other than that,
shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everybody. American Cholo, Marvelous Inc., Freaky Tales Podcast. Here's my problem. Mija, she's one mean, compadre. Tú no me gustas. Gabo, gabo, biatch. We out of here.